Welcome back, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. I appreciate y'all joining the live stream. How's everybody doing on this Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, wherever you're at in the world? Shout out to y'all. How's everybody doing? Today is Sunday, August the 3rd, 2025. How's everybody doing tonight, or this evening? Let a few people come in the live stream. Hopefully y'all are enjoying your Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon. Hopefully you're relaxing. Hopefully you're getting ready for the week. And as I can see from price action, we have already seen a slight rally in price. What's up, Fizzle Wiz? Shout out to you. What's up, Tino? Shout out to you. Got 21 people in the building. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. What I was about to say. Let me get a quick roll call. Y'all shout out where y'all from. Shout out y'all city, y'all state, y'all region. Whatever y'all want to shout out, go ahead and shout that out. Let me get a quick roll call. Give it a few more minutes. Daryl, shout out to you, man. Yep, seems like we're getting some positive energy back in the space. We're gonna go over it, Daryl. Daryl, I still had a gift for you, Daryl. You didn't show up on me, Daryl. I had a gift for you. Tap in with me. Izzy Rich, thank you, brother. Let's make it great. End of the week. Shout out to you, Izzy Rich. We got California in the building. Shout out to California. We got Indianapolis, Indiana. Shout out to the Colts. Shout out to the Colts. Victor, we got Santa Cruz, California in the building. Shout out to you, Richard. California in the building. Dela Rose Turner, shout out to you, man. Delaware in the building. We got East Coast. We got the West Coast. Where's the South at? We got the up north. We got the Midwest. There we go. Shout out to you, Matt, representing the South. Texas in the building. Shout out to you, Matt. Appreciate you joining. All right. Appreciate y'all joining, man. Appreciate y'all joining on this Sunday afternoon, man. Y'all ready to get into some price? Izzy Rich. Tillar Farms is my shout out. Bakersfield, Central California. Okay. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Bakersfield, Central California. Anybody else want to represent and shout out where y'all from? Appreciate y'all joining. Appreciate y'all joining. 1 second. So what's the sentiment to like on this Sunday, man? Was y'all panicking last week? You know what I'm saying? We might get an exciting week. We shall see. It is the first week of August. So last week, August started on Friday, but this week is going to be the first week of August. So we're going to get into it in price. Speaking of price, let's go ahead and check out some prices in the market. But before I do that, I'm trying to get y'all to sign up to the Patreon. Sign up to the Patreon. That's where the true value is. Victor, drinking a beer, watching Boss Man speak. Appreciate it, Victor. I got you, Victor. Is there anything you want me to cover tonight since you sent the $5 super chat? Definitely appreciate that, man. I'm grateful, man. I'm monetized and y'all been supporting. I think my channel is very organic. Everybody that subscribes to me is organic. It ain't a lot of drama over here, so I'm grateful for that. And a lot of y'all are getting value and, you know, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Shout out to you, Ragman. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the Patreon as well. Shout out to the Patreon. Let me pull that up right quick. Trying to get y'all to represent, come into Patreon. That's where the true value is in my whole, what I got going on over here on YouTube. The true value is in the Patreon. So starting tomorrow, all right, starting tomorrow, we got the live stream coming up we're going to be streaming futures markets. And that's pretty much catered to my Patreon members. There's a lot of things I'm going to be doing on YouTube publicly, excuse me, there's a lot of things that I'm going to be reserving for my Patreon members as I live stream tomorrow for the futures market. We're going to be focusing on the NASDAQ and the S&P. For y'all people that are impatient, waiting on crypto, and you know what I'm saying, you just impatient, sign up to the signal service. I think it's a great value. You know what I'm saying? It's a great value. Who else we got in the building? Okay, you said Shiba. If you have a chance, shout out to you, Victor. I'm gonna check out Shiba for the super chat. That's gonna be the first thing we look at. Shiba Inu. I damn near forgot all about Shiba Inu, but we're gonna get into it. I got you. Appreciate everybody joining though, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. What else I got? Let's check out some prices right quick, and then we're gonna get into Shiba, and then we're gonna get into everything else in the market. All right. So we got XRP currently trading at 296 just yesterday. What did it drop down to yesterday? Just yesterday, XRP dropped down to $2.72. All right. But today we are up. So it's back up to 295. That's because we dropped down to what? A fair value gap, BISI. Y'all see me highlight that a week in advance. And guess what? We back up. All right. Now let's see how we got about 39 minutes. All right. In about 39 minutes, the new weekly candle will open up, and we're going to see how we open up the new week of trading. In the traditional markets, the futures markets, we already opened up in price. We got Stellar trading at 40 cents. Stellar holding strong, man. Stellar holding strong, doing its thing, 40 cents. What did we drop down to yesterday? Stellar dropped down to about 36 cents. Now it's back up to 40 cents. Hopefully y'all took advantage of the opportunity. I don't know. How many of y'all took advantage of the opportunity? If so, what did y'all accumulate over the weekend? We got XDC trading at 9 cents. XDC kind of holding strong. We got HBAR 25 cents. We got Bitcoin holding strong. Bitcoin is probably the strongest asset on earth. What's up, Jantel? Bitcoin trading at $114,000. Ethereum still doing Ethereum things. It's kind of manipulated, but I think Ethereum is going to be okay. It's currently trading at 3,500. We got Algo trading at 24 cents. We got Constellation or DAG, 3 pennies. DAG is still at a great opportunity. All right, DAG is still at a great opportunity. We're gonna get there. Carly. If y'all are just joining and y'all want to send a super chat, I'll cover anything y'all want me to cover. All right, so if it's up to you if you want to send a super chat. Not forcing anybody to do anything. IOTA currently trading at 18 pennies. All right, IOTA trading at 18 pennies. ZBEC trading at 0.005. All right, it's not even a penny, but let me look at it a little closer. Let me drop down to the weekly on ZBEC. Weekly ZBEC. ZBEC, very bullish, okay? ZBEC is very bullish. Shout out to y'all that bought this at a discount and y'all are still in it. It's doing its thing. I know I kind of made jokes about it, but hey, if you making money, that's all that matters. ICP trading at 513. All right, we got Sologenic trading at 36 cents. We got Solana trading at $162. We got Flare Network. All right, Flare Network trading at 2 pennies. I just went over Flare last night. If y'all caught the live stream last night, Flare Network trading at 2 pennies. We got Cardano's at a discount at 72 cents. We got Chainlink trading at $16. All right, we got Quant trading at $111. We got Ondo, 92 cents, right under $1. SHX, non-Carly, trading at 2 pennies. All right, and it's bullish. It's at a premium. All right, so you could throw money at it because it's at 2 pennies, but you'll be buying it at a premium. Sui, 345. VeChain, 2 pennies. Axelar, 33 cents. Ava, 260, and Velo. We got Velo trading at 1 penny. Velo trading at 1 penny. How's everybody doing out there this evening, man? How's everybody doing out there this evening? Let me go ahead and pull up. Let's go ahead and look at Shiba Inu for the super chat. All right, let's go look at Shiba Inu for the super chat. How many people in here hold Shiba Inu? I'm just curious. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even knocking. If you making money, shout out to y'all. But how many people hold Shiba? We're gonna get into that. You know, XDC is a major, and I'm gonna get. I did a Did you give an XDC forecast? Yeah, I do it every day. Every day I go live, when I talk about crypto, I'm talking about XDC. So I did do a forecast. I'll go over it again. Just remind me. Let me see right quick. Crypto. All right, Shiba Inu. How many of y'all in here still hold Shiba? Appreciate the super chat, Victor. Shiba Inu USD. Let's check it out on crypto.com. What's the use case? Let me blow it up on the big screen right quick. Let me blow it up. All right, Shiba Inu trading at under a penny. I mean, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can damn near just throw air at this, and I'm not sure how much money you can make. The all-time high for Shiba was still under a penny. So it's like, are we still in this or are we not? And then if you've been in this, Victor, how long have you been in Shiba? It's currently August 2025. How long have we been in Shiba? Let me know. How long have we been in Shiba? But it's currently trading at a discount, if you must know. It's currently trading at a discount. Let's go zoom out to a higher time frame. On the higher time frame, y'all in the chat, y'all should know. You said a few months. So I'm just curious, Victor. What's your goal with Shiba? I'm just curious. What is your goal with Shiba? Because you don't know how long you can be trapped in this. Okay, I'm just saying, with the world of utility and things starting to pick up, and corporations and partnerships and central banks, everything is starting to change. I don't know if Shiba makes the cut. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my honest opinion. But if you're invested in this, what's the long-term outlook for this? What are you trying to gain from this? Are you just trying to get quick profits? If you're trying to get quick profits, just sign up to the Patreon, all right? I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I'm just saying, if you need cash fast and you need it kind of like quick, that's where the Patreon comes into play. But if you're in this trying to get a quick profit or a quick gain, it can take a very long time, all right? This is a 3-month time frame. Every one of these candles take 3 months to complete. All right. So this could take a while. Let's go down to the monthly time frame. Appreciate everybody joining the live chat, man. I got 20 people in the building. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if y'all are brand new. Victor, trying to cash out at 0.0002. So let's see where that is. Let's see where that's at. And then if you're trying to cash out at that, it's going to take a while. So boom, right there. You see that right there where I got my cursor? That is 0.0000. Let me see again. 0.0002. 0.000. Oh, you got a long way. So what you're trying to essentially do, let me show you where you're trying to cash out at. Let me show you where you're trying to cash out. So we're currently right here. All right. So in order for you to cash out, and we got to go up we need to go up 3 decimal points. You got a very long time, buddy. And I don't know if this actually happens ever in life. All right. So in order for you to cash out, all right, let's put that ruler right here and let's drag it all the way up. 0.0002. All right. 0.000 right. Let's see right here. Boom. This is where you're trying to cash out at right here. Okay. That is pretty much 1,623% return on investment. All right. You see it right here that I got to highlight. How long are you willing to hold Shiba Inu just to get up to that level right there? All right. Let me put a trend line on that. Let's put a trend line on that. Let's put a horizontal line. And then let's drag that up just a little bit. 0.0002 right there. All right. So now let's put that in perspective. So this is where you're currently at right now at a discount. It's at a discount. And y'all in the chat, y'all can participate as well. Y'all let me know, you know what I'm saying, what y'all think about this. Is Shiba Inu, can Shiba Inu come up and do this type of rally? You know what I'm saying? A 1,600% rally. Y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all do get the engagement going. What do y'all think in the chat? All right. I need some engagement. Shout out to the 37 people in the building. All right. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do you see Shiba Inu doing a 1,600% return on investment? I'm just curious. Because, and if you believe so, how long does that take? All right. So that's what you're telling me. You didn't say 0.00002. You said 0.0002. So you gave me 3 zeros before the 2. I could see if you would have said 4 or 5 zeros before the 2. Matt, you said personally I don't. I agree, Matt. Richard, you said it needs institutional sponsorship. And what institution is coming in and sponsoring Shiba Inu? I'm just curious. Which institution is going to come in and sponsor Shiba Inu? Oh, hey, Victor, that's a drastic difference. Okay. I'm just going off what you told me. All right. So that you quickly change directions real quick, but you good. I'm just messing with you. Let's drag that down. So we need to add, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. We need to add 4 zeros. All right. So we need to come on down drastically. All right. And if you're trying to just swing it and get out right there, you know what I'm saying? And it's still, this could take a very long time because look, every one of these candles represents 30 days in price action. All right. So this is a 1 month time frame. And every candle represents around 30 to 31 trading days. All right. So right there, that's your target right there. Now, how long does that take? And does institutions come in and sponsor it just to get up to right there? And if we measure, let's go ahead and measure from entry up to take profit right there. That's still a 64% return on investment. We can do better in the futures markets. I'm just telling you right now. So if y'all want to get into the Discord, y'all sign up to the Discord. Highly valuable. We're going live tomorrow morning with live streaming futures markets. All right. For my private mentorship and signals, they're going to get exclusive access to that on the back end inside of Discord. So if y'all want to sign up to that, y'all interested, make sure y'all subscribe. So Victor, right now, Shiba Inu is at a discount, and hey, you can put money in it. It's at the right price to buy, but again, does it rise? How long does it take and consolidate? Look at this consolidation right here. This consolidation right here, you see that? That's a multi-year consolidation. Let me see. From 2022 all the way to 2024. Can you sit through that right there? All right. That's around almost 7,000 days of trading. Not 7,000, almost 580 days of trading right there. You see that? 580 days. So does it take another 500, 600, 700 days to trade sideways? We shall see. All right. All right. I ain't got much news today. I don't have much news today. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Zoe in the Discord. All right. He dropped this. This is from the CME. So the CME group is acknowledging the XRP. Yeah, we live. Shout out to you for profits. Everybody just joining, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. 1 second. Here we go right there. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe for the people that's just joining. I appreciate y'all joining. All right, this dropped from the CME group. Let me see. Well, this is kind of old. This is old. Yeah. Shout out to you, Zoe. Shout out to you. But this is from May. So this ain't relevant at this point right now. This is from May. All right, May 20th. So I'm not even going to cover that. But one thing I am going to cover is, let me come over here, XRP futures, all right? XRP futures contracts. So y'all remember I was heavy into this? Well, I think it's kind of starting to pick up a little bit. This is a weekly time frame. Every one of these contracts expire on the month. I can't wait till they get like a quarterly contracts every 3 months. But this contract expires in a month. All right. So this is the August contract for XRP futures. If you don't know, let's come over to the CME. Go to CME, XRP futures right here. You know, this is the type of stuff we do in the markets. We trade, we analyze, etc. Let's go to specs. And as we go to specs, we already know every 0.001 points is $5. Okay. So every 5 ticks for XRP is $25 per contract. Very expensive. All right. Very expensive. So let's just say XRP. Well, we're going to look at it. Let's come back over to the futures. So this is a weekly time frame for XRP. We just opened up. Well, let me check right quick. Let's go to the XRP. All right, we got 26 minutes left and we will begin the new week of trading. 26 minutes left and we'll begin the new week of trading. So in about about 26 minutes, the new week will open. Y'all in the chat, what is this that I'm highlighting right here? This blank space and price. What is that right there? And I'm willing to bet that's a new week opening gap right there. What is this? What is that? Y'all tell me what that PD array is in the charts. Anybody know? Come on now, what the engagement at? What the engagement? What? Anybody know what this is right here? That's called a volume imbalance. All right, that's a volume imbalance in price. So let me highlight that. This little gap in price, that's called a volume imbalance. So what I'm gonna do is, and every one of these candles take roughly about 5 days in the market. So let me highlight that volume imbalance. XRP futures. The market opens here in a few minutes. It should, I thought it should be open. I think it is open. Yeah, it is open. My bad. I'm thinking of the traditional markets. It's definitely open. So I'm gonna highlight that. That's called a volume imbalance. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is, and if y'all just joining, we're looking at XRP futures contract. So appreciate y'all joining if y'all just tapping in. So as I drop down to the lower time frame, still not clean as I want. So still real spotty. Let's go down to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour time frame, it looks a little bit cleaner. Okay, it looks way cleaner than it did when it first opened up. So what I want to highlight is, yep. What I want to highlight is, y'all in the chat, y'all in the Discord, what is this right here? This is Friday's close right there. And this was the opening price this evening on Sunday. All right. So the market is currently open. XRP futures is live. I still don't think it's liquid enough for me to get in there and speculate. We need more institutional capital to come in to XRP futures. And as soon as it does, I'm definitely going to be in here trading it. Definitely going to be in here trading it. But if y'all are familiar with what I'm doing, or if you want to learn what I'm highlighting right here, y'all sign up to the Patreon. It's all in the Patreon. All right. So I'm highlighting this gap right here in price. It's a real specific gap in price. All right. I'm highlighting Friday's close, Sunday's open. This market is not 24 hours like the traditional crypto market. All right. This is a 5-day-a-week market. So, OL, why is the futures trading at 298, but on TradingView is at 295? First of all, I'm on TradingView, and then what are you looking at? What are you looking at? I'm on TradingView, and on TradingView it says 298. So TradingView right now doesn't say 295. I'm looking at current price right here, and I got live market data. So that might be the difference right there. You might need to have live data. See, you on something different. I'm on TradingView and I'm looking at the CME. I'm not looking at MEX Exchange. See, that's what y'all understand. I don't think MEX Exchange has regulated futures products. All right. So whatever you're seeing might not be regulated. The CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, is the derivatives, the largest derivatives platform in the world. Okay. So they handle over 1 quadrillion each year in payments and transactions. So we're definitely seeing something different. Yeah, you looking at something else. I'm not looking at MEX Exchange. We're looking at the CME. All right, the CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, regulated futures. We're not looking at unregulated futures. All right, so whatever MEX is showing you is most likely not regulated. Now they can become regulated if they, I guess, go through the process, but it's definitely not regulated. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm highlighting. Yeah, it's going to be a difference, but you want the most accurate pricing. And the most accurate pricing is going to come from the CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange. All right. Y'all still learning. It's all good. It ain't no big deal. So what I'm doing is, let me zoom out in price. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look at last week's price action in the futures. And if y'all just joining, we're looking at XRP futures, and I haven't looked at it in a while. So it's starting to look a little clean, man. It's starting to look a little clean. Okay. It's starting to look way better. When it first hit the market a few months ago, you know, futures went live for XRP. I wasn't interested in it because it was too spotty. It wasn't clean price action, but here we are now. It's still a little spotty, but it's better to read. Okay, it's getting a little better reading, more capital, more volume coming inside of the market. So I might start paper trading this. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a feel of it. All right, just to get a feel of it, get a little taste of it. Let me say that XRP futures. We are currently in the month of August contract. Let me go down. The market just opened. It's not moving. So if I take y'all over to the S&P and the NASDAQ, those are the most liquid markets right there. Now I just want to do a little test run. This is I'm already logged into my paper account, so my demo trading. And what I want to do is let me place an order, and I want to buy it. All right, I want to buy it. Buy it. Let me see. See, it just, yeah. That's pretty much. I don't have crypto live data for demo, so I gotta go on TradingView, get the crypto live data. Or I can log into my broker. Maybe I can log into my broker. I'll do that later though. I'm not gonna log into my broker because my broker will give me the live data. So this is just paper trading for XRP. All right, so still need some volume to come into it. Still not interested in it quite yet, but the same rules apply. Okay, previous week's highs, previous week's lows, liquidity. You see all the spottiness in price. That means when you see all that spottiness, that means there's not a lot of volume. Okay, we still need that large volume to come in. They're not quite in there yet. Okay, it's not flowing like the NASDAQ, the S&P, the gold futures. So it's not even flowing like Bitcoin futures. If I showed you Bitcoin futures, it'll be way more liquid than this. So in the matter of fact, let's go look at it. Let's go to, forgot what it was. Bitcoin futures, BTC. And see, here we are on Bitcoin futures. Now, do you see all that spottiness? Do you see all that spottiness like you just seen in XRP futures? No, that's because Bitcoin, the whole price of Bitcoin is controlled by the futures market. I hope y'all know that. It ain't the utility, because we know Bitcoin doesn't have any utility. It's because of the derivatives. It's because of the speculation. It's because of the futures contracts. And clearly the movement of Bitcoin is definitely coming from traders. All right. Institutional traders. Speculation. Let me read the comments. XRP went down to 274 over the weekend, but it's not reflecting on your chart. Oh, well, I'm not looking at XRP. We're looking at XRP futures. What are you looking at? Daryl, those little differences in the chart piss me off sometimes. I'll chart out a limit, but here on TradingView, set the limit bound on uphold, but they sourced their chart data that didn't match. Use a different source than what I use, what I meant to say. I got you, Daryl. I got you. I probably got to update my TradingView live data. It's only like $7 a month. So that's probably why my shit was off just now. Let me see if I can come over here. Let me see right quick. What's good, TZ? We chilling, man. We chilling. Appreciate you joining. Thanks for the help. Always, TZ. Always. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Like I said, if y'all not tapped into the Patreon, we got people coming in every day. People coming in every day. It's definitely growing slowly but surely, but good experience. Y'all sign up for the Patreon. Let's see right quick. Now let's come over and look at XRP right quick. This is XRP, not XRP futures. All right. XRP, not XRP futures. So over the weekend, we sold off. All right. We sold off. And you already see me pre-highlight this fair value gap in price. It's not random that we drop down to that. All right. We drop down to a discount. Smart money accumulation. All right. Smart money accumulation. So is that random? So y'all see me, for your ones that watch me daily and when I go live, was it random that price sold off just like that and traded down into the fair value gap and then rejected? Was that random? Because just yesterday, okay, before we even got down there, I did a live stream Friday and I said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and come down here. And we were just trading right here, okay? We were just hanging out right there. And then over the weekend, yesterday, dropped down. Boom, just like that. Let me see right quick. Let me drop that Fibonacci. Okay, it didn't come that close. But yeah, it dropped down to the BISI, and now we use that as support. And here in about 15 minutes, we're going to get the new weekly candle open. All right. Here in about 15 minutes, we're going to get that new candle open. Let's go down to the daily. All right. In 15 minutes, we'll get the new daily candle. Is that random, y'all? I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to convince y'all. Market maker buy model, retracement, reversal, market maker sell model, down to support. And now you can see, is it random that price trades back up to the fair value gap that's now an inversion? Is that random? Y'all tell me in the chat. Is that random? I'm just curious. All right. I'm just curious. Is it random? Look at the precision. Okay. So traders that was in here, they accumulated at a discount, and then boom, displacement higher. And you could have took, if you was trading, you could have took profit right there. Boom, in and out the market. That's something that you long-term investors are not aware of. And that's why I'm trying to get y'all to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Imagine selling, first of all, imagine selling the market down and then repurchasing it and going back up and then getting out right there and you making profit while everybody else is like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I can't take it no more. It's been so long. I'm just saying. Don't be that person. Learn this skill set that I'm showing y'all and take your life to the next level. All right. You can always add a new skill set to your life. If you a hustler, you're going to add new skill sets. All right. So what I'm waiting for before I do anything else, all right, we got 14 minutes. Before I drop down the lower time frames, I want to zoom out and I want to see where do we open up in about 14 minutes. And that's what I'm going to wait for. And then we're going to move forward because I'm going to ask y'all in the chat. We don't know where we're going to open up at. We don't know where we're going to open a new week up at. But I'm going to ask y'all, do you see us opening the new week and trading back down to take out previous week's low? Or do you see us opening up and coming up and taking out the previous week's high? Or do you see us just trading inside of this candle right here? Like we're going to trade inside of this range of this high and this low. Which one do y'all say? I'm just curious. And if y'all are brand new, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all joining. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm grateful for y'all. I'm thankful for y'all. Oh, y'all a little dry tonight, man. Y'all a little dry tonight. I asked y'all a question, man. Probably y'all are busy. Are you sneaking away? Are you near your wife and she in your ear and you can't engage? Tell her, give her a minute. I gotta answer boss right quick. All right, no disrespect. Oh, what's up, Ryan? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you joining. Shout out to everybody joining, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Oh well, I think we trade down to start of the week and end the week bullish. That's a good. Hey, oh well, that's a good speculation. That's some good speculation, Daryl. For the long term, it really does feel like it's easiest to treat it like a savings retirement, but buy and leave it, but use some of this type of TA to get the discounts. For sure, Daryl, you 100% right. Night Owl, you in the bushes. Shout out to you, Night Owl. Just like Night Owls, you know what I'm saying? Night Owls be in the bushes. Shout out to everybody in the bush as well. Daryl, maybe they're eating fingers all saucy. I'm sure phone all sticky, pause, and a tablet sticky and whatnot, pause. So we got about 12 minutes. I really just want to sit. So when I'm sitting here analyzing the markets, all right, I'm just sitting here just waiting, being patient for the new week to open to see how we open. In the meantime, let's come over here. Let's check out a preview of what we're looking at tomorrow on the live stream. All right, a little preview. Right here is the S&P 500, and right here is the Nasdaq. All right, y'all voted in the Patreon and the Discord, which I want to mainly trade this week. So far, all right, over here to the left on the larger screen, this is the daily time frame. No, excuse me, the weekly time frame. All right, I got top down. I got high time frames down to low time frame. So over here on the left, this is the weekly time frame. In the top right, this is the 1 hour time frame. Over here on the bottom right, this is my execution time frame. I'm looking at clock price closely, and I'm looking for entries and trade entries. Tacky fingers or Taki, them chips. I never ate them. I'm never gonna eat them. High five. Hey, pause. But at work in the bushes listening. Yeah, you definitely pause. So y'all tomorrow that's going to be tuned in, y'all in the Patreon, y'all in the Discord. This is how I'm going to start off the markets, and I'm going to be analyzing the higher time frame. Always remember, I'm always looking at the higher time frame. And if y'all watch the live stream or my coaching session from Saturday, we said we want to drop down to this monthly fair value gap. All right. So as I compared the NASDAQ to the S&P, and the S&P looks very similar to the NASDAQ. Also, the S&P has it also has a monthly fair value gap too as well. But as I measure the distance, so what do I mean? How far does it take us to get down to this fair value gap? So over here on the left, higher time frame, this is a weekly chart. This pink shaded area is a monthly fair value gap. Now over here on the bottom right, I'm about to blow it up. Look at the different, I'm bearish for the week so far, and I want to see the distance to come down. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna take current price and I'm gonna measure down to this fair value gap. And this is the S&P, and that sell-off will offer you about 42 points, just like that, all right? Now, if y'all pay attention to what I teach y'all to take 10, 15, 20, 25 points per trade. That's so easy to do once you start doing it, but that's what I'm teaching y'all. So that's a 42 point drop off in the S&P, but I'm comparing it to the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ, let's blow it up, to get down to its fair value gap at current price. It's going to be about 300 points, all right? 335 points. So y'all tell me which one has the most potential to sell off and go lower. Y'all let me know in the chat. Which one is going to offer you more potential in points to get down to sell side liquidity? I mean, this fair value gap. And this is for my Patreon members. Which one, NASDAQ or S&P, has the most potential early in the week as far as selling off, coming down, and looking for a take profit? Are you going to aim for the 42 points or the 300 points? I'm just curious. Let me go ahead and highlight this. This right here was the closing price from Friday. Ryan, you said the NASDAQ. Do y'all see the potential? You see what I'm highlighting? Now, if y'all caught my coaching session on Saturday, which was yesterday, then you understand what I'm talking about. We did a whole live stream. If y'all missed it and y'all want to be participating in what we're going to be doing tomorrow live, I suggest you go watch that back. Go back and watch that, because we're gonna be in here taking opportunity. This is for the people that can't wait to make profits in crypto. You need to come to another market, because these markets are highly liquid, all right? Highly liquid. And they're always offering opportunities. I teach my community, my beginners, how to aim for 10 to 15 points and pay yourself and take the low-hanging fruit objectives. Closing price, 626325. All right. And then I need the opening price for Sunday. Right there. All right, in a few minutes, we're going to open up the new week for crypto. So I'm going to be looking at that. The traditional markets are already opened up. Daryl says, does Patreon has its own video streaming, or is it linked to YouTube? Mine is linked to my YouTube. So for as far as the signal service and the mentorship, as I fill it up, it's initially going to be public, and then I can make it private. I can eventually make it private, only exclusive for my members. So my Discord is going to be linked to my YouTube, etc. So eventually, I'm probably sooner than later, it's going to be privatized to only members only. So, and then I can, like when I'm on YouTube, I can't really talk about certain things as far as price, because I'm not giving financial advice. On YouTube, it's going to be demo trading only. In private, I can be more open about what I'm doing. All right. So I still not giving financial advice. It's just more, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I see. But on YouTube, it's just me commentary. I'm giving commentary on YouTube. So if y'all want to sign up to that, Hey, we already got people, and this is a new feature that I'm adding. I'm adding the new feature. I also got voice chat in there, so if y'all want to talk, we can communicate, voice chat, all that inside of the Discord. So you can be communicating live as the live stream, as the markets play out. We can be communicating live. People can share their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? People can be like, hey, what you see, etc. So it's very interactive. All right. So we're going live with that starting tomorrow. 25675. Y'all click the link in the description if y'all want to sign up today. We got people in there making real money, and I'm not telling them what to do. I'm not telling them how to, I'm not telling them trade with real money. No, they're taking it upon themselves to use real money, and people are seeing results because I'm lending my experience in the market. All right. I'm lending my experience. I got experience. I do this every day. And I'm lending my experience in the market. That's what you're paying for. You paying for me to lend you my experience. It's like, hey, put my glasses on and see what I see. And people are seeing results. All right. And also you're learning. That's the key part. You're learning as you go. So we're going to enhance that. We're going to take it to the next level. Let's look at XRP. All right. Appreciate everybody joining. Shout out to the 32 people in the building. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. So here in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds, we're going to get the new weekly open. Some of y'all are saying XRP is going to be bearish this week. Some of y'all are saying it's going to be bullish. We need to see how we open. Shout out to you, Ryan. Appreciate you, Ryan. Shout out to you. Yeah, well, tomorrow, man, make sure like I said, it's going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to be up. I'm going to start the stream tomorrow about 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a lot of people going to be going to work. Some people are able to tap in on your commute to work, etc. Guess what? I got people, everybody pretty much are at their jobs and they're trading, okay? And or whatever. People are trading and seeing results. However you got to get it, damn it. Get this skill set. That's all that matters. However you got to learn this skill set, get this skill set. And I'm giving you real time, I'm giving you real strategy, like them 10-point trades. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all in a minute, but let's just use S&P, all right? Or the micro S&P, which costs $5 per point. And if I tell you to aim $5 times 10 points, y'all tell me in the chat, what is that? $5 per point for the micro ES. What is $5 times 10? We're aiming for 10 points. 10 points, you can get that in your sleep, okay? Somebody who don't even know what they're doing can get 10 points out the market. And just last week, I had a runner that hit 70, 80 points. All right, so 10 points is super easy. 5 times 10. Y'all pull y'all calculators out. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm trying to see how we open up the week for XRP. And as you see, it's a timer thing. Yep, TZ. You pull that calculator out. So 50 points. Now, this is where you amplify that, TZ. And for the people that are interested, this is how you amplify that $50. So that was just one contract, one micro contract, $5 per ES per point. We're going to aim for 10-point take profit. And that's going to net you $50. But what happens when you add 4 contracts and you're aiming for 10 points? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, the power of that. And 10 points, like I said, that's the easiest trading. What a lot of people mistake at is holding trades too long and not knowing where to get out at. But if you just have a steady objective of 10 points, what's 4 contracts? So this is the math. 5 times 10 times 4. And what do you get? 5 times 10 times 4. Because 5 points plus 10, $5 plus 10 points equals $50 times 4, which, because we're using 4 contracts, what does that give y'all? What does that give you? And I'll give you some demonstrations here in a minute, what I'm talking about. Boom, shout out to you, Daryl, $200. And like I said, 10 points, the S&P moves hundreds of points per day, okay? The S&P moves hundreds of points per day. And all I'm saying is get you 10 points out the day. And Once you start getting that one, using that one contract, aiming for 10 points and seeing that, damn, that $50 was so easy. And then you're not really trying to increase the distance. You're not really trying to like aim further to hold on longer. No, you're going to still aim for that 10 points, but now you're just going to add 4 contracts. And that's going to net you $200 for 10 points. That y'all in the Discord, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. That's how you start seeing real profits. That's what I'm going to be doing this week on my personal. I'm going to start with like 4 contracts, micros, and I'm just going to aim for little 10-point scalps, 10-point scalps, real easy objectives, 10-point scalps. And I'm just going to stack $200 bills every day. Stacking $200. And at the end of the week, it's going to compound to about what? $1,000, $1,200. How many people can use an extra $1,200 per day? The weekly candle just opened for XRP. We are now officially in the new week of trading. We are now officially in the new week of trading. So we have 7 days left for XRP. We kind of opened up bullish. Let's go down to the daily. Yep, stacking contracts. Listen, Daryl, stacking contracts is a cheat code. It's a hack. And some people will stack contracts and aim for longer, take profits. Nope. What I tell my people in my chat, in my Discord, low hanging fruit. Take the low hanging fruit. And I like to use a GIF of a man grabbing fruit out the trees, because that's what I'm taking. If you got a fruit tree, why would you try to go all the way to the top to get the fruit from the top of the tree when you can literally not even need a ladder and stand there and grab the low hanging fruit every time? 10 points. Low hanging fruit, 10 points. Just like that. And then you start adding to how many you can take. So now you're using 2 arms and you're grabbing multiple fruit with 2 hands, okay? Instead of just using one hand, getting the low hanging fruit, now you're using both of your hands and pulling the fruit down. And you might pull 2 at a time, but now your hands are large enough, you can grab 2 apples in both hands. So that's 4 apples in both hands, and you're just pulling it down from standing distance of the tree. And that's what I'm trying to teach y'all in the Discord and the Patreon. It's the cheat code. That's how you start to see hacks. That's when you start seeing glitches in the matrix. Yep. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, TZ. So, all right, XRP just opened. All right, this is the daily candle. So we got the weekly buys. Some of y'all said bearish. Some of y'all said bullish. So from here goes the daily candle, all right? We just opened up. It's Monday. It's already Monday in Asia. We just opened up the market. So what's y'all, let me ask y'all, what's y'all directional bias? Do we come up, take out previous day, not previous week, but previous day's high? Or did we just go ahead and sell off and come all the way back down and take out the previous day's low? Y'all let me know in the chat for XRP. And then we're going to drop down to lower time frames. And if you're just joining, y'all want me to look at anything, feel free to send a super chat. I'll go over whatever you want me to look at. Shout out to my new subscribers as well. What's y'all daily bias? What's y'all daily bias? 33 people in the building. Shout out to everybody joining. Shout out to you, Lawrence. Previous day high. Okay, we're going to take a closer look when I go down to lower time frames. We're going to take a closer look at price. Ryan, previous day's high. Okay. And if you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers, so slowly but surely growing. Shout out to the day ones as well. You don't go unnoticed. I remember all my day ones. All right, Daryl, previous day's high. Ryan, previous day's high. Tino, previous day's high. So it's, look, don't I kind of make it easy? And I'm okay. Pop quiz. Why do we say previous day's high or low? What's the reason for that? I'm looking for a specific answer. I'm gonna see if anybody answers that. Why do I always say, do we aim for previous day's high, previous day's low, previous week's highs, previous week's lows, previous month, high, low? Why do I say that? Just for a reminder. Why do I say previous day's highs or lows? Shout out to the people just joining, man. Red pill awakening because of retracement or fill in the gaps. Nope, that's not it. That's not it, Red Pill. Tap into the Patreon, Red Pill. You can start with the beginner lessons. Boom. There you go. There you go. Eisenhower, Ryan. Yep. Shout out to you, Fizzle. Shout out to you, Fizzle. We're aiming for the previous day's highs or lows because that's where the liquidity is. And doesn't price always seek liquidity? In the higher time frame, liquidity is more superior than the lower time frame liquidity. So price is always seeking liquidity because market makers always lead behind orders in price, above the market and below the market, because they're the engineers of price. They're the only ones that can engineer price action. And they have to have willing participants in the market. They got to have retail come in there. They got to have commercial banks come in there. All right. Even the commercial banks don't have power in these markets. I hope y'all know that, right? It's the large entities, central banks, Jerome Powell and them. Okay. Those are the entities that control these markets. All right. From the daily, let's go out to the 1 hour. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. And as you can see, once we go down to the 1 hour time frame, we drop into intraday price action. So do you see it's not random that we trade down to the weekly fair value gap? And then, okay, what do we do for XRP? We get that what? What do we get in price? What do I always tell y'all I want to see? Just like that. After dropping down the discount, smart money accumulation, and then what? We get a clean what? What is that called? What is that? A clean what? Yeah, it's an expansion. Yep, it's an expansion. But what else? What do I always say? When we see sharp movement in price quickly wants to move away from a discount, that's one of the protocols that I like to see, okay? Because we will drop down to this discount and I'll wait. I need to wait for something. I need to wait for an indication that price wants to go in the opposite direction. So what do I normally wait for? What did I always say? The D word. Yeah, oh yeah, y'all are right. Displacement. All right, displacement. And also what else? Sponsorship. Yep, those are two correlated words. I want to see displacement, and also there is in other words, institutional sponsorship. So we see displacement, and then that tells me that institutions are sponsoring this after dropping it down a discount, and they're reversing price to go up to a premium. All right, now let's see if this holds right here. Let's see if this holds. So now that we're in the discount, now we're in the early stages of a market maker buy model. Market maker buy model. So what is this right here that I'm highlighting? What is this in price that we're currently retracing down to? Do you think it's random that we trade back up to that inversion daily fair value gap? Boom. Look at the precision, y'all. Look at that precision. If I wanted to trade from discount to premium, look how it works. Yes, y'all are right. Busy. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Just like that. All right. Is it random? Now let's see if we want to support that. If we cut through it, then we're probably going to come back down and attack sell side liquidity. All right. Now let's see how we support that. But what if you was an institution? All right. This is an indication. This is a cheat code. We drop down the discount and smart money took profits shorting the market, and then they consolidated, chop it around. And then what we get, you see these consecutive candles. First of all, we get, for y'all that went through the lessons, we get a swing low pattern. All right. We see this swing low. We got this candle right here that creates the low, and then look to the left, look to the right. That's a three candle pattern. All right. That's a three candle. And then mark it consecutively. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 consecutive candles displays higher. All right. And then in that displacement, it creates a what? What is this right here? Y'all tell me in the chat. What is that right there in that displacement? This is a 1 hour time frame. In that displacement, what does it create? Appreciate it, Henry. Shout out to y'all. And if y'all not tapped into this Patreon. In that three candle pattern, it creates this what? Yep. Shout out to you, Daryl. Daryl, come see me now. Hey, come see me. Trying to get you in. I'm trying to offer you something because you sent the super chat yesterday. I ain't forget about you. So, displacement higher, retracement down. Is this random? Come on now. Like, come on. How many times I got to prove it to y'all? How many times I got to show y'all, man? Like, these markers are algorithm, and we're going to be doing it live tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing this live tomorrow. So y'all tap in. And if you want more insight, that Patreon, boom, just like that. All right. Now, what do I always tell y'all? If you want to be a buyer at a fair value gap, the top of the fair value gap, you want to place your limit order at the top of the gap. That's going to give you a guaranteed fill. The limit order is going to give you a guaranteed fill in the market. So what does price do? It offers you one opportunity. Trades down, boom, triggers the order. And then what? Displacement higher, just like that. All right. Not random at all. And then the sponsorship continues. All right. Sponsorship continues. If I was trading this, Maya Trade, shout out to you, Maya Trades. Hey, hi, boss. I'd have a few questions, please. What is the best place to contact you in private on X? On X, I don't really do X. First of all, I need a let me see right quick. On X, Twitter, I got you. I know what X is. Just can you send me a DM on X? Send me a DM on X, and I'll contact you. I got X. Is it in my bio? Let me see it right quick. Let me see if X is in my bio. I don't know if I removed it because I really hate X because it's just Elon Musk got to get it together. So yeah, if you go to my bio, click the link in the bio, you can send me a message. My page is currently private, so I might have to accept your message. But send me a message, do that now, and I will get to it after I get done with this live stream. But hit me up. Shout out to you, My Trades. That's my first time seeing you, My Trades, but I appreciate if you subscribe, and I appreciate everybody. Shout out to y'all. All right. So what I was saying, XRP drops down the discount. You see that? And if I was trading this, I would place my stop loss right below the low. Stop loss, boom, right there. All right, that will be my stop loss. And I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like with the XRP futures in a minute. If I was trading this, all right, if I was trading, this isn't XRP futures. This is the spot contract for XRP. But their XRP futures exist. Boom, right there. So we retrace down the discount, price expands higher, sponsorship, and it really doesn't offer any more opportunities. It did a small little fair value gap right here. You see this? Let me zoom in on price. See that right there? Y'all tell me in the chat. Do y'all see that? It's a very small one. You got to account for those as well. You can't ignore these small little gaps in price. You see that? Boom, just like that. And you tell me, you be the judge if that's random or not. I don't think that's random because look at this. When it dropped down here again, look at the algorithm doing what it does. It drops down on this counter. It drops back down to it. It rallies higher and then price continues. All right. The machine continues. And then where do they take profit at? At the bottom of the inversion fair value gap right here. Boom, just like that. You see that? So now let's go put some money behind it. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the 35 people joining. Let's go put some money behind it. So like I was saying earlier, XRP futures contract, every 5 ticks. So here it is right here. Every 5 ticks is $25. Or you can do it like this. Every tick is $5. So let's go pull out the ruler right quick. Let's go pull out the ruler right quick. Let's measure from entry to take profit. Boom, right there. Entry to take profit. That is 1,437 points. All right, 1,437 points. So every point is $5. So y'all do the math. Pull out y'all calculators. Y'all do the math in the chat. How much is that? How much is that? Y'all pull out y'all calculators in the chat. There you go, Daryl. Daryl always on point. Daryl, you got to come see me now. Yes, that's $7,185. All right, 7,000. If we was trading this and this was the XRP futures contract, because of what I just highlighted, we dropped down to that fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? We waited for sponsorship. We seen it. We seen that 3 candle pattern right there. Swing low, 3 candle pattern. And then we see displacement higher. Now, when the market displaces higher like that, it didn't offer any selling in this. All right. It didn't offer any selling. And then what did the algorithm want to do? It drops back down. Boom. Just like that. That's your entry. You can measure your stop loss as well. Let's go ahead and measure our stop loss. Our stop loss will be how much we're risking. That's what that means, y'all. How much we're risking. So if we was trading this, we would be risking 182 points. All right. So every point for XRP is $5. We'll be risking 182. So y'all tell me what that is. 5 times 182. 5 times 182. And you tell me if the risk to reward is worth the damn trade. You let me know. You let me know if the risk to reward is worth the trade. Yep, you're risking $910. And if you don't know your risk, you need to calculate your risk first. If you're trading, risk comes first. We need to know how much you're trading. We're risking per trade. All right. We're risking $910 for a reward of $7,185. That's the type of trade for y'all in the Discord. All right. For y'all in the Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, tap in, hit the click the link in the description. This is what I mean by tight stop losses. This is what I mean by tight stop losses. A tight stop loss, once you know what you're doing, will prevent severe, it reduces risk so much when you have a tight stop loss. But you got to grow into it. You got to kind of learn how to use tight stop losses. All right. So let me do this right quick. Let's measure. No, I'm going to get my long position tool right here. And I'm going to drop it at the entry. Scroll up right there. To take profit right here. And that's a return of 5.12%. And that's a 7 to 1 risk to ratio, 7.5 risk, 7.5 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So 7 on the reward side to 1 on the risk side. And you tell me if that's not, next level type of trading. All right. And now here we are again. Let's come to current price. Is it random how we create the BISI, buy side and balance, sell side and efficiency? You see me highlight it real time. And for y'all that want to learn how to trade, you got to get comfortable. When you first start doing this is going to make you nervous as hell, all right? This is going to make you nervous as hell to be able to trust this fair value gap. But once you get repetition and do this all the time, then you're going to start to grow and learn how to trust when price trades down into this fair value gap. And it starts to move away just like it is right now. All right. Let's go down to a 15-minute time frame. That's what it looks like on the 15-minute time frame. We trade down to fair value gap. It offers discount to the smart money, the algorithm. It fills it. It doesn't need to fill it all the way, but it fills it. And now we're starting to let's see if we want to get that sponsorship. All right. I want to see that sponsorship to move higher. That speed in the opposite direction. So let's see if we get that. All right. So that's XRP currently. We're currently in the Asia session. Shout out to everybody just joining, man. I appreciate y'all joining. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to send a super chat for me to cover anything, it could be anything. Send a super chat. It can be $1, whatever. What else? We're going to cover other markets as well. We're just reviewing XRP tonight. This is more trading concepts for y'all that are long-term investors. These are more trading concepts. And if you want to tap in tomorrow when I go live, make sure y'all check it out. Let me go to my YouTube channel. Tomorrow morning, I'm going live. We're doing the futures trading live. And we got Patreon members in there seeing results. They're seeing results. They're learning as well, because it's a learning environment, not just, make money. You're actually in there learning. So tomorrow, I'm going live with this in the morning. Okay, so 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Y'all make sure y'all hit that notification bell if y'all want to watch this as well. So we're gonna be live futures trading in a demo environment, because I got to follow rules and regulations with the CFTC. We can't do live trading on YouTube. But for my Patreon members, y'all got different access. All right, so y'all gonna get different access. So y'all come over here. Y'all sign up to the Patreon. The link is in the description. All right, got different tiers. I got lessons. I don't like to call them courses. They're more just private lessons. All right, I got lessons. I got mentorship, signals, whatever you want to sign up for. Y'all hit that link in the description. What's some other markets y'all want to check out tonight? It's on y'all tonight, man. We watching XRP. Oh, look, there we go right there. Look, I'm starting to see that displacement. All right, that sponsorship. Let's go look at it on a 5-minute time frame. All right, that's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. Now let's rally higher. Now y'all tell me, is that random? How many times y'all got to see this shit? And I'm showing it to you live. So for y'all people that be on X and these other social media platforms, and y'all follow these analysts, so-called analysts, they got to be able to come out here and do it live. All right, they got to do this live. If they can't do it live and show you, okay, this is what price is about to do real time, I don't know. You need to. They need to be referred to me. I'm gonna say that, and I'm not being arrogant or cocky. I just know what I'm doing. All right, that's what I'm talking about right there. Y'all see that displacement? Institutional sponsorship, just like that. All right, that's a protocol. And as we zoom out on the hourly time frame, that was an hourly fair value gap. And this candle moments ago was bearish. Y'all remember? Moments ago was bearish. So let me highlight my daily and weekly dividers. All right, so we're in Sunday, currently Sunday. All right, currently Sunday. It's already Monday in Asia. And I want to see us come up and take out the high from Saturday. Victor, you said why you didn't find me a year ago? It's not too late, Victor. You found me now, Victor. So you found me now. So you it's still early because look, I don't know where this YouTube channel can go. You know what I'm saying? It's all educational. My channel is educational. All right. So there's people that been with me when I had no subscribers at all. They see me. I was in Discord and they see me. They was encouraging me to say, hey, man, create your channel. I said, you know what? I might as well, because I was in Discord trying to do screenshots, etc. And I couldn't express myself the way I wanted to. So they was like, man, just create your YouTube channel. I said, all right, I'll do that. And then when I created the channel, I didn't see it growing. You know what I'm saying? It was just a hobby, and it's still a hobby because I trade first. I day trade first. So YouTube is still a hobby, but it's fun. I encourage everybody to, if you got a hobby, you got a skill, monetize that shit. All right. If you got a hobby and you got a skill set, monetize it. I don't care if you're a mechanic. There is literally every niche on known to man on YouTube. All right. Every niche that is legal and not X-rated on YouTube, people are doing it. There's people sitting in there on YouTube getting I'm not getting millions of views. There's people on YouTube eating food because they like the sound of food, getting millions of views. All right. So what can you be doing? What can you be doing? So I encourage everybody to just, monetize yourself, man. There's somebody that's going to support you. Everybody in here supports me. I appreciate y'all. So all I can do is give y'all value when I go live. So that's what I'm doing. And my real value is inside of my Discord, where you can have access to me one-on-one. So it's just another level. Daryl, you said people on YouTube licking plastic ear, eating massive donos. Yep. We can be getting monetized by eating food. Yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, I see the wildest things. I be like, first of all, kids. Now, I would never put my child on the internet, but the children are the biggest YouTube channels on YouTube. All right, they got kids making millions of dollars. Now, I got this side, they're doing it through sponsorships as well, if y'all don't know. And look at that sponsorship by XRP, by the way. This live stream is sponsored by XRP. No, I'm bullshit, but look at the sponsorship right now with XRP. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all see me call that live. Highlighted the fair value gap. Now we got the institutional sponsorship. Now, just a few days ago, y'all was panicking, but we about to go back above $3. Just like that. I just telling y'all on live stream, I don't know how much time y'all got to buy at 270, and that was your opportunity. Too bad, too sad. I was just saying yesterday, some of y'all are going to be hoping that it comes down lower. And guess what? You're going to miss the opportunity because you was thinking, oh, well, we're going to come down lower, but you don't know what you're looking at in price. All right. Boss, you think if BTC goes down a few months, XRP would still likely follow, or XRP is bound to go up from here? They both do their own thing. And from what I see with Bitcoin, Bitcoin ain't going down. Bitcoin is going up. All right. They might have some deep retracements here and there, but go zoom out on Bitcoin and tell me the entire history on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is parabolic. It's one of the most parabolic charts known to man. All right. And existing today. Make sure y'all smash that like button. If you're a brand new subscriber, make sure y'all hit that like button as well. Subscribe. And if y'all want to tap in with me in the Patreon, click that link in the description. I'm looking for about 50 to 100 members. And then I'm going to cap it off and we're going to make it exclusive. We're going to make that exclusive. All right. Because it's already lit in there. All right. It's getting lit. It's getting lit. And it's a mature crowd as well. We don't have little, aggravating people. The aggravating people got to go. For the most part, everybody is respectful and everybody's just chilling, and it's a vibe so far. So boom. Now y'all tell me now. So this is an inversion fair value gap that we're trading into at a premium. All right. Now look at the midway point that don't I always tell y'all to highlight the midway point? Is that random? Come on now. Y'all are witnessing this real time. Is it random that we trade up into that midway point and reject it? Red Pill Awakening. I keep hearing BTC is going to die because altcoins and ISOs will take over. From what I see right now, Bitcoin, I mean, whatever, man. I can't keep up. They say, you know what I'm saying? I can't keep up with what they say. Right now, people are up in Bitcoin. And I don't see it going nowhere because you know why? People say Bitcoin don't have utility. But it's actually a real technology. It's decentralized for real. Now, it could be hack control. I don't know. I'm not no tech person, but it's a technology running by what am I trying to say? It runs on not goddamn Siri. 1 second. My phone listening to me. It runs on those computers. What am I trying to say? Not nodes like XRP, but they're running on servers or whatnot. So it's a real technology. So it exists. That's utility within itself, and they can't really like hack it. It runs on the blockchain. So look at Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin. Where do you see a crash? Huh? So you telling me now it can happen, just like people like this happen right here. There you go. I appreciate it, Olel. See, I've been out of Bitcoin for so long, I forgot all about proof of work. It's a proof of work concept. They're running those hot ass machines in the warehouse somewhere. I just watched the video when people had them in their garage, and then large entities started building warehouses. All right. So the early Bitcoin people had miners running in their garage. And then today you got countries running warehouses and shit. So it's different. But we could see something like this in Bitcoin where we just sell off, and that's going to put fear into people. But what does smart money do? The same concepts work in all markets. What did smart money do? They bought it back up at a discount. While everybody was talking about, oh, it crashed. No, they bought it up from $15,000 all the way to fucking $114,000. I bet you wish you could have bought some at $14,000 because right now it's at $114,000. All right. And then do I see it crashing? No. Then you see what Donald Trump said? Strategic crypto reserve, Bitcoin, it's not going nowhere. All right. That's because I think they want to control it. It's already controlled by entities, but governments are getting involved. So why the hell, you know what I'm saying? Read these comments. Planet Gravitate, shout out to you, man. Just tuning in. BTC will always be the store of value. And that's what I'm believing, Gravitate. I've been watching more things. You know, I don't own any Bitcoin, all right? But I'm not no Bitcoin hater neither. I'm just impressed. Like, look at this chart right here for Bitcoin. There's gold and then there's Bitcoin. And Bitcoin looks way better than gold, all right? And then they got like shit like Nvidia. They got shit like Palantir. Certain markets, certain assets are just beautiful. And Bitcoin is one of those assets that I truly believe they're keeping it around for a digital store value. And that's because they want it to be. That's because they want it to be a digital store value. It don't have to be that. And they could just dump it and crash it, but they're choosing to make it a digital store value because I guess that's where people can store their wealth. All right. It's easier to store digital wealth on the blockchain in Bitcoin than it is to store wealth into gold, because who got time to carry bars around, millions and billions of dollars of bars around, gold bars, when you could just store that value online on the blockchain. So that's why I think it's going to be around. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I ain't got no crystal ball. All my job is to do is understand where institutions are buying and selling at. And I know how to get in sync with what they're doing. And I'm trying to just ride their wave in whatever asset class they're in. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, well, the long-term miners are selling at a premium. I bet they are. I bet they are. Shout out to everybody subscribing. How many subscribers I got now? I got 1,079. I'm trying to get to 1,100 by the end of the night. 1,100 subscribers. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if y'all haven't done so already. Help me get to 1,100. All right. Knocking down them goals. Knocking down them goals. So let me pull this up pull this back up. XRP. Anything else y'all want to take a look at? Look at XRP doing this thing random. So, all right, from this perspective right here on my chart, this over here, y'all in the chat, what am I highlighting? What am I representing? This sell-off down like that, what is that representing? I talk about it all the time. If you've been here, you understand what I'm saying. If you're new here, just sit back and listen to the people that have been here. So what am I highlighting right here? It's not random. This shit repeats in all. This is all the market does. What is this right here? This sell-off down. And it sold off down for a reason, because it wanted to go to the higher time frame. XRP about to go back above $3, man. Here we go. One second. Shout out to the 42 people watching, live streaming, whatnot. So I guess y'all don't know. So over here to the left, what I'm highlighting and what I'm representing, that's yes, on the night owl, on the higher time frame, it's a retracement down. So that weekly time frame, that's a retracement down. But right now I'm on the intraday. I'm intraday on the 15-minute time frame. And this right here over to the left, this is a market maker sell model, okay? A market maker sell model. So how many trade opportunities could you have done in this market maker sell model? So let's just go back in price. And let's just highlight some things that I've shown y'all before. All right. And I see so many, it's not even, I see so many that I could use. So for example, let's start with this one. Zoom in on price. And if you're brand new, tap in to the Patreon. Yeah. Shout out to you, Lawrence. What kind of PD array is this? What kind of PD array is this candle right here that I'm highlighting? This candle right here, what is this representing? And then we're going to take a closer look at it. What kind of PD array is that candle? That could have been a shorting opportunity if you was a trader. That could have been a shorting opportunity if you was a trader. What kind of candle is this right here for y'all in the chat? Y'all remember? That's in the Patreon. Y'all remember? Nobody remembers? All right, this is a bearish order block. All right, this is a bearish order block right here. I'm taking the opening price of this candle and I'm drawing it out over to the right. All right, if you wanted to be a short seller, you would set your limit order right there at the opening price of that candle. Yes, night owl. It's a bearish order block. So when the price can't, when a candle goes up like that and then it creates that swing pattern, but overall price is bearish. That's a bearish order block right there. All right. We know price is bearish because it's trying to reach down for that weekly fair value gap. So in the process, when you see up close candles like this, that forms a order block. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure that order block from the close down to the open. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the midway point of the order block. All right. I'm going to find the midway point because that's called the mean threshold. All right. Mean threshold of the order block. So you tell me and you be the judge. You can set your limit order at the base, the bottom, or the opening price, or peep game. Look at the midway point of the order block right here. Let me remove the Fibonacci. Is that random right there? Is that random right there? Y'all tell me in the chat. Is that random right there? All right. What is that right there? Is that random? Let me highlight it. Boom, just like that. Is that random? Come on, man. Y'all be the judge. How am I highlighting? Look at the precision, okay? It ain't gonna get no more precise than that. Look at that right there. Is that random? That price will trade up into that, pierce it, and then sell off. Huh? Is that precision or not? Is that precision or not? Sniper. All right. Sniper. Precision. All right. Join the Precision Academy. That's the name of my Discord. That's the name of my Discord. But you got to have access through the Patreon. You want to join the Precision Academy. So look at the precision in price just like that. Trades up into the mean threshold of the order block. So this entire candle represents the order block. Oh, well, how do you know an order block from another non-order block candle? So I'm not sure what that question means, but an order block, they come in bearish and bullish order blocks. You got to understand order flow, okay? You got to understand order flow. So over here, that's why I'm trying to get you to recognize. Do you see the sell-off in price? Well, on the higher time frame, weekly, daily, 1 hour, 4 hour, we know price was trying to go down to the, y'all see me highlight it real time. If I got to go back out to the weekly, all right, go back out to the weekly. Let me hide some of this, clean it up a little bit. So on the weekly time frame, you seen me, if you've been watching my channel every day, all right, or when I go live, you see me highlight this weekly fair value gap. If y'all are in the Discords, all right, because I'm in multiple Discords, but if y'all in the Discords, y'all seen me highlight what this was last week, a week in advance. All right, you seen me highlight that. And then over the weekend, we traded down. We knew this was the possibility where we can reach to based on the higher time frame. And yesterday we traded down into that. All right, so I'm understanding higher time frame order flow. So from the weekly, I dropped back down to the 15-minute. All right. From the weekly back down to the 15-minute. Shout out to all the 43 people in the building. And by understanding where we're going on the weekly, we see that on the 15-minute time frame as price starts to sell down. So with that being understood, we know price is bearish. So along the way down, up close candles form order blocks. All right. So every time you can see the pattern or the trend going lower, but every time we form a up close candle that forms an order block. Now, which ones do you choose? I like to choose the larger candle. All right. See this larger order block? I'm going to choose the larger one based on the time frame I'm looking at. All right. So this is a 15-minute time frame. I'm going to choose the 15-minute larger order block, and you can see how price trades down. As soon as price trades to the opening price is activated. All right. So you can see how price retraces up. It trades back into the daily inversion fair value gap, and then it displaces lower. So you see these consecutive candles going lower just like that. As soon as it touches the opening price of this candle, is activated. All right. Think of it like that. It needs to be activated. So as price trades down to it, it activates it just like that. And then price starts to, you can pretty much set your limit order as soon as it touches it. But what price likes to do is it likes to trade through it. You see how it trades down and then it returns back into it. In the process of it returning back into it, you can set your limit orders inside of this. All right. Now let's just hypothetically say we take a Fibonacci and let's just measure from the midway point down to the opening price. Just like that. Now, if you don't want to buy down here, because this is going to be a large stop loss, if you don't know, that's going to be a large stop loss. But let's just say we want to measure the midway point to the opening price. Look how many levels that you can enter on inside of that order block. Look at the bodies of the candles, not the wicks. Is it random that these bodies of these candles are just hovering right below the midway point, but the wicks are trading up to get you enter the market? All right. So if you want a deeper entry, it's getting you in at deeper levels, but look at the bodies telling the story. And then what does price do? It eventually rolls over and goes lower. And what I mean by rolling over, it sells off just like that. That was more, hey, y'all just got a whole pro lesson right there. That's more advanced. Hopefully y'all caught that. If you just watching me trying to understand this shit, I mean, I get it if you brand new, but if you've been watching me, you got a whole nother, you know, next level. You got a deeper level understanding in order blocks, okay? You just got that for free, you know what I'm saying? That's something I got in my lessons, and I charge for that, but that's neither here nor there, all right? That's why I'm live streaming, so shout out to y'all who understand what I'm highlighting. You notice I'm not even using the fair value gap. So okay, what I was originally saying was how many entries do you see? So after, let's say you missed the order block. Let's say you missed the order block entry. Price shows sponsorship. Now, sponsorship can be bearish and bullish, but price shows sponsorship to go lower. And then what? What forms right here? Y'all tell me in the chat. That's obvious as day. That's like the easiest one. That's the cleanest one. You can't miss it. What's up, Ragman? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Sitting here cooking. What is that right there? Y'all tell me in the chat, what is that right there? Shit repeats all day, man. All day, every day. What is that I'm highlighting in the chat? Where's the engagement at? I thrive on engagement. When y'all engage, that gets me going. So what am I highlighting right there in the chat? If you don't know, I understand though. If you don't know. But what is this that I'm highlighting? All right, I'm gonna say it for y'all. It is I know somebody about to say it is a. Nobody knows. All right, it's a SIBI. It's a sell side imbalance, buy side. You too late, Night Owl. You too late, Night Owl. You too late. All right. I gave y'all like 3 minutes. But y'all are right though. It's a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Messages taking forever to pop up. It's all good, man. It's all good. But it's a SIBI. Shout out to you, Lauren. Shout out to you, Daryl. It's a SIBI. All right. So if you missed the order block up here, and another way you can highlight order blocks, I like to make things personalized. If you want to highlight the order block by using a rectangle, you can do that as well. All right. You can use a rectangle as well. I like to have my order blocks like smoky, a dark color, a smoke color. So that's the order block, just like that. You see that? That's another tool that I'm giving y'all. So here we are, you know what I'm saying? You take the entire candle, and if you don't know, more advanced, the top of the order block is a rejection block, all right? That's a rejection block. So that's an order block highlighted with a rectangle, but what I'm doing is I'm just showing you what it looks like with trend lines, all right? So trend lines. And then we displace lower, and then price forms a SIBI. Price opens up, trades to it. It doesn't even offer you a long time to get in. Triggers your limit orders, displaces lower, just like that. Now, what it's reaching for was this weekly fair value gap at discount. And then what does it do? It retraces back up. Y'all in the chat, again, what is this one? I know y'all saying, well, what about this one? Well, you highlight that as well. You can highlight that too. But you don't want to ignore, because if there's two that's stacked on top of each other, you don't want to ignore the one up above. So you got to highlight that one as well. So that one and this one right here, got to highlight both of them. And what I need to do is I need to zoom out to the 1 hour. Let's go look at what the 1 hour looks like. And look at XRP doing this thing. It's doing this damn thing. So on the 1 hour, there's a larger SIBI right there. So you always want to, always succeed to the 1 hour. So there's a 1 hour SIBI right there. So you come off that 15 minute and you need to zoom out and look at the 1 hour, and boom, just like that. And it's not random. 1 second, let me clean that up. Right there, 1 hour SIBI. We trade up into that, and then we sell off, and then smart money took profit. So there's many opportunities. Check it out. There's many opportunities inside of price going down to discount. And what did smart money do? They offloaded their short positions, because you long-term investors, y'all have no concept of shorting and buying it back and shorting it all day trading. Y'all say y'all don't have time for that. All right. So welcome to the new world. Welcome to Zion, okay? Everybody watching this live stream, welcome to the Matrix. Welcome to Zion. All right, nothing. Did you think that air that you're breathing is real? Did you think that money that you was investing was real in these markets? If you're long-term investing, y'all thought that the markets was going to go to $1,000 by this year. But guess what? You might have a long time to wait for that. Red Pill Awaken, you said, wow, it's delayed. We said it earlier. Red Pill Awaken, yeah, I had to refresh my stream a few times. Damn, y'all are delayed. Are y'all caught up now? What about now? Can y'all hear me? Y'all press 1 if y'all can hear me. Is my stream delayed? Y'all press 1 if y'all can hear me. All right, you can hear me? All right. Shit, I don't know, man. Hopefully y'all, okay, we good. Sometimes you got to refresh. And XRP currently at $2.99 is trading at the top of the inversion fair value gap. Oh, beautiful, just beautiful. So when you want to let's check it out. When I say don't chase price, don't be chasing it up here, all right? You need to develop the skill set and understand when to get in at the inception of the reversal, all right? You need to learn how to get in at the inception of the reversal. Said digital lag is real. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I got multiple screens on right now, and it's definitely they're both all of them are delayed. Stream has been randomly buffering on your side. Man, I'm watching my own stream right here, and every few minutes I upgrade it, whatever, I'll refresh it. But it's not lagging too bad. Is it that bad? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is it that bad? I don't know. But if you're brand new to the channel, shout out to y'all, man. If you're brand new to the channel. All right, everything's normal, everything good. It could possibly be everybody. I think everybody's experience while live streaming is going to be different. It is what it is. When I go to sporting events, so like when I go to a football game, an NFL game, I will be at the game real time in the stadium. They will have televisions, and all the televisions are delayed. So if y'all watch sports, everybody's getting delayed feeds. All right, so that's just streaming, period. All right, that's just streaming in general. So it's insane. I'll go to an NFL game or NBA game, and the TVs in the stadium are delayed. Richard said, not bad, but I've watched your face freeze a few times. Damn. I'm not lagging as far as us hearing you live. It's just when we type. It's just a bunch of bull. All right, man. Appreciate y'all joining. But XRP doing this thing. Okay, we about to break $3. What is it reaching for? Okay, what is it reaching for? What is it reaching for? That high right there was the high from Saturday. That high right there was the high from Saturday. If y'all just joining, man, y'all tap into the Patreon. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all joining. Yep, previous day's high. Shout out to you, Lawrence. Planet Gravitate, we just came down from a Monday high. Now going back up. Beautiful sponsorship. Beautiful sponsorship by institutions. Y'all might not think they're not in there. They're definitely in these markets 24/7. All right. They play like they play a cat and mouse game, and then they pop out. And when they pop out, they do damage. All right. So they always in the market. They're always in the market at all times. I'm just glad we got price action on a Sunday. All right, $2.99. We about to break $3. This swing, this high right here, that is $2.99. So we definitely headed up there. There, you said that's why I mentioned that the energy earlier seems better than yesterday. Yesterday felt like a real drag. That's because we were selling off, Daryl. But today, you know, anytime we got a little action, you know, people sentiment change. But I listen, Daryl, you just don't know. When we sell, I don't care what the market is doing. We're gonna make money in both directions. So I get excited in this as well. This sell off down here, and then I get excited when we are early. When you can get in early, for example, when you can get in right here as a trader, that makes me excited. And then once we see that, what kind? Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this. That's in the Discord. What kind of conditions are we in? What's the conditions of the market right now? What's the conditions of the market right now? I said yesterday, what we seen last week can completely be opposite next week. So here we are. I'm saying, let's see if this sustains for the entire week. Yes, we're in expansion, but what's the market conditions? What's the conditions of the market? There's really only two conditions that the market do not profiles, not consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. What's the current conditions? What's the weather like outside? For another analogy, what's the weather like? What's the weather like? What's the weather like in the markets, in the charts right now? Y'all supposed to be taking notes when I describe this. Red Pill Awakening. Yesterday was fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD. Not for me, because I knew it in advance. Red Pill Awakening. How is it fear for me when I know it a week in advance? That's where price wants to go. Yes, Ragman. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Ragman. Low resistance conditions, okay? We have clear skies tonight or today or right now. We have clear skies during the Asia session and price is free to move, okay? It's not. Now look at the sell side. Look at the market maker sell model. High resistance, all right? Look over to the left. High resistance liquidity conditions. Look at that chop right there. You see that? Sideways, look at the wicks. High resistance. And then it kind of loosened up. You see how it loosened up a little bit? But it's still kind of like choppy or whatnot. And then it goes back into high resistance. Check it out right here. High resistance. See all that back and forth choppiness. And then it loosens up again and it goes down to the weekly fair value gap. And then market reverses. And now we're seeing low resistance, clear skies. Over here was choppy skies, okay? We had choppy weather over here on the left. But on this side of the curve, we have clear skies and prices moving real smoothly. These are the best conditions to trade in, all right? Best conditions to trade in if you're a trader, and prices moving slowly but surely higher. So hopefully that makes sense. The condition is that like we just came out of a flash storm and now clear days are ahead. That's how the markets are. You said for the public it was. Okay. I knew that shit a week in advance where price wanted to go. If you're in the private communities, if you're in the Discord, you already knew that. I said, price wants to go here. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me see. Nah, I can't pull it up right now. All right, price just touched $3. You know that's a psychological level for y'all. It's back at $3. It just tapped it. All right, it just tapped $3. Let's go down to the 15-minute time frame for XRP. Market maker buy model, market maker sell model. Beautiful price action. Beautiful price action. I get excited for this, especially if I was trading this. All right, especially if I was trading this. Low resistance, clear skies. And what is price seeking? It's always going to seek something. Always, always, always. Yep, Daryl, liquidity. Seeks liquidity. Shout out to you, Planet Gravitate. Shout out to you. And you can see what it's reaching for. And okay, so for another social proof, when I sit here and say prices, when I'm highlighting these highs, okay, let me just draw it out again. Pull up my weekly and my daily dividers. And when I'm highlighting these highs, and when I'm sitting here telling y'all, when I'm leaving, when I say, hey, they're leaving behind highs in the markets and they're going to later refer to them, some of y'all might be thinking I'm playing, all right? But no, I still have these highs in my charts from last week, previous days, previous week. And I always tell y'all, look, even from 2 weeks ago, even from 3 weeks ago, I still got old levels in the market. And I'm sitting here telling y'all they're going to refer back to those levels. And I leave them in my chart because price always seeks liquidity. They leave them behind above price and below price. And you got to know how to identify them. If you want to learn how to identify them, sign up to the Patreon. All right, y'all come over here and sign up. Okay, tomorrow we're going live as well. We're going live tomorrow. And we're going to get it in. Let's go look at the futures contract. XRP futures. Where is it at? Where is that? I'm gonna have to pull it up again. Yep. Before I do that, let's see price go take out that liquidity. Now, is it random that I put my arrow? How do I know exactly where price wants to go? And if we're really bullish, we're gonna come up and take out this one as well. All right. If we're really bullish, we're gonna go ahead and punch through that one as well. So let's see if we want to do that. What's up, Lenny? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Driving but listening. Lenny, I hope you're ready for tomorrow, Lenny. We're gonna be live streaming the futures market. So we're going to live stream that. It's going to be engaging. Hopefully it's engaging in the, hopefully it's engaging inside of the Discord tomorrow because we have the voice chat feature. And, you know, I'm going to live stream it. I'm going to reserve more private stuff for us and live stream. I'm just going to give my commentary on YouTube. I'm going to give my commentary on YouTube. So I'm going to reserve the more exclusive stuff for us in the Discord. So if y'all want to get access to that, y'all sign up. And look at XRP doing its thing, man. Doing its thing. Okay. 301. Just like that. 301. And for y'all that are in the Discord, Lenny, I know you on point, but if y'all are in the Discord, y'all need to set up y'all charts for the upcoming week. Now, some of y'all that are in Discord, y'all haven't went through the lessons, so y'all might not understand what I'm talking about. But if you've been through the lessons and you followed the lessons, make sure y'all set up y'all charts like I instruct you through the lessons. If you didn't go through the lessons and you're in the mentorship, we're just gonna have to catch you up to things inside. Okay, we're gonna catch you up to things inside of the Discord. Say you did your charts today, ready to go. It's beautiful when you can just do them over the weekend, set them. And, you know, you can kind of chill on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? You could chill, you know, not have to pressure, don't have to worry. You always want to prepare, okay? Just like a job. You need to be able to prepare your charts a day ahead of time or right then and there while market is live. And, you know, you want to be productive in that way, in that manner. You always want to prepare. You don't want to sit around being lazy. You don't have to be late. Oh, it's Monday, I'm late for work types. No, you got to be ready. Treat this shit like a job. You know what I'm saying? Treat it like a business. Because this is where all the money is, okay? This is where all the money is. All the money. Shout out to the 37 people watching. Appreciate y'all joining. If y'all got any markets that y'all want me to cover, send a friendly super chat. I'll cover it for you. It can be $1. I'm not greedy, okay? You can send a super chat, whatever. I got y'all. It could be anything. It could be in the stock market, crypto, whatever y'all want me to check out and y'all are investing in it. Y'all let me know in the chat. But right now we're just watching XRP and we're inches away. Let me zoom in on price. Let's go down to let's say 1 minute time frame. All right, on the 1 minute time frame, every one of these markets take 1 minute. Said we think we're pumping and dumping. I don't even follow market cap. Market cap to me is irrelevant. I guess that's because I'm a trader. I don't keep up with market cap. I'm not concerned about it. I'm concerned about what is price doing right now. All right. Because that's where the opportunity. If you're sitting around waiting on market cap, you might miss something. So I need to know where the money is flowing right now. Tony Lewis, please hit that like button, subscribe, my great people. Shout out to you, Tony. Appreciate you, Tony Lewis. Shout out to you, bro. I'm very grateful for the new subscribers. Okay, shout out to you, Planet Gravitate. Shout out to you. Always, Tony, always. And if Tony, tap in with the Patreon if you have it, so bro. I mean, if it can definitely be of value to you whenever you're ready. I'm saying, everybody that rock with me, I'm trying to get them in there because I'm trying to help y'all make some money. Fizzle, you said, boss, you a bad man. I might be, but I'm very humble, Fizzle. I'm very humble. I take that as a compliment. Appreciate it. It's just when you learn this skill and you've been doing it, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about dark days, you know what I'm saying? I've been having dark days trying to learn this, going through it, you know what I'm saying? Relationships, you know what I'm saying? Sacrificing a lot just to get to this point. So once you have this skill set, nobody can take it away from you, all right? It's a cheat code and you got to be consistent. So those dark days require me just being consistent. Let me go out to the 5 minute time frame. Do you think it's random how price stops right before that and then retraces? I don't think that's random. Tony, you said, will do. It's my second watch. Watch you. Love what I see. Appreciate it, Tony. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. If this your second watch and you're already convinced, man, I must be having some impact or something. I must be showing you some things you're not supposed to see. Y'all in the chat, see how price is retracing on the 1 minute time frame? What is this right here? What is that right there in the chat? What is that right there? Now let's see if the PD array works. Let's see if it works. And if you're just joining, you brand new to my channel, price is algorithmic. Okay, it's coded. It repeats the same repetitive functions over and over again. All right. Shout out to you, Lawrence. Yes, it's a busy. So like I was saying, price is algorithmic. It repeats over and over again. How can I highlight that area? It drops down into it, supports it. Now let's see if we can punch through this high right here. Now that deep retracement right there might send it above and come up here and touch this at 305, just like that. Shout out to Miami in the building, 305. All right, let's see. Not random at all, not random at all. 1 minute time frame, by the way. Some of y'all might be nervous. So for you long-term investors, okay? You long-term investors, is this random? Or, I mean, what I meant to say is, do you feel like you can do this as well, long-term investors? All right. When somebody guiding you and kind of coaching you through this, look at that. Boom. Buy side liquidity taken. Once it touches it, it's no longer valid. But now we need to be patient and see what the smart money wants to do. All right. Because they can reverse this. Now, check this out. Y'all in the chat. There goes that 3 candle pattern. What is this right here? Y'all tell me in the chat. What is this? And this is live. Okay. This is real time live. So yeah, you can back test, but can those people do it live? Huh? Can those people do it live? Lawrence, you said for sure. And I know y'all can, Lawrence. I know anybody can do this, man. It's whatever you put your mind to. Ain't nothing unachievable. Humans have done a lot of achievable things. Look at that right there. Retracement. So for y'all, this is real-time example. So normally when we're looking at a higher time frame, it takes time. But because this is a 1 minute time frame, we can see more examples of price retracing down real-time 1 minute, every 60 seconds, boom, drops down a discount, boom, displacement higher. This has a lot of volume inside of it. Next target, 305. All right, next target, 305. Look how quick price is moving. Now let's go down to a 15 second, but we're not going to stay down there too long. Let's go down to a 15 second time frame. Not a 15 minute, 15 second. All right, every candle takes 15 seconds. All right, 15 second time frame. Yes, Lawrence, that's a bullish order block. Now we don't have to return back to it, Lawrence, but you wanna be able to identify it. Retracement. What is this right here? We cut through it. Okay, right here. Now you got to be careful on these 15 seconds. All right, now we got to zoom out because it looks like smart money took profit right there. Zoom out a little bit. Let's go down to the 30-second. 30-second time frame. On the 30-second time frame, what is this right here? Y'all see that? Again, is that random? Is that random? Let's see if we hold though. Let's see if we hold it. Because they just took out liquidity. And whenever we take out liquidity, you got to be cautious. Because they could be offloading their long positions and they're retracing price back down. Now, 5 minutes. Let's go back out to the 5 minute or that 1 minute. 1 minute order block. Right here. Okay, we got the 1 minute order block, and then we also got this 1 minute fair value gap. But I'm going to choose the 1 minute order block over that. But here we are right here inside of that 30-second fair value gap. Let's go back down to the 30-second. See that? This gray shaded fair value gap, 30-second. Retrace down to the fair. This is what I'm talking about. I'll be reserving this shit, okay? So if y'all want to sign up to the Patreon, y'all sign up to the Patreon. Next level, okay? Next level. So again, is it random? Fair value gap, retrace back down into it. Now I want to start seeing us move higher. Pay attention to this order block right here plus fair value gap. Let's see. But then again, let me zoom out again. You got to be careful on those lower time frames. Let's go to the 1 minute. See if that holds. If it doesn't hold, we're going to probably... Let's go out to the 5 minute, 15 minute. 15 minute looks good. Yep, 15 minute looks real bullish. We have a lot of liquidity. See all these equal highs over here? Once you zoom out, we got a lot of liquidity resting above price up here. So we're definitely going higher. So let's go back down to the 1 minute. All right, 1 minute holding good. Y'all in the chat, real time. What is this candle right here? What is this candle on the 1 minute? Take the opening price. It's activated, like I told y'all earlier, activated, retrace back down. Now let's see if it holds. If it doesn't want to hold, we're going to go down. But look, 1 minute, also midway point of the order block. So opening price, down to the close. Y'all tell me, y'all be the judge. Look at the midway point of the order block, the 0.5 level. You said I'm actively riding the wave. So Zeph, you taking trades, Zeph, while I'm doing this? I'm just giving my commentary. I'm not giving financial advice, all right? I'm giving my commentary. I know some of y'all be doing that. Y'all be surprised how many people watch my channel and just be taking trades while I'm doing this. So look, order block, midway point of the order block. You're only gonna learn this from tape reading and just studying this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all keeping up? Let me know if you're keeping up with this. All right. Somebody told me earlier yesterday that they had their head was spinning after I did a lesson. They told me their head was spinning. I was like, damn. Are you confused? Y'all let me know. Look at this wick right here. You see that wick? I'm using that as well. Let's look at that wick. All right. Ghost pool, discount ghost pool. Let's see if we want to use that. All right. We're trading through it. Back down into the order block. All right, we might have to zoom out. Let's go out to the higher time frame, 5 minute. Always zoom out. So after taking out buy side, like I said, there's orders up there, and they can take profit. So from, look, purchasing at a discount right here, all the way to liquidity, take profit, just like that. All right. So you got to be cautious. So now price can probably retrace. And let's go out to the, let's say 4 hour. On the 4 hour time frame, looking very bullish. Got about 2 hours and 50 minutes, a little under 3 hours to close and continue higher. Night owl, you said have hit a couple going up just off VGs or FVGs. I'm assuming you're saying fair value gaps. All right, go down to the 1 hour. Shout out to the 40 people in the live stream. We are reviewing XRP, but we're just taking it to another level because I'm a trader, okay? So I'm viewing price from a whole different perspective. Most of y'all XRP holders are exactly that. You're holders. You don't pretty much trade. So I'm just giving it to you from a trader's perspective. I still long-term invest in XRP, but we got futures contracts XRP, and I'm just trying to, my channel is educational. I mainly focus on technical analysis, and I'm just trying to teach other people this skill set. All right, I'm just trying to show other people how to learn this skill set. And from what I got so far, people like to receive how I teach it. So I'm grateful for that I can communicate properly, because there was one point I can't even talk about this. Not out. You said I don't trust them before. I do now. Keep practicing with them, Night Owl. Keep practicing with them. So it looks like smart money is taking profit. So a lot of retail. So guess what? Like some of y'all in here right now, taking buy orders, trying to chase price. Don't I tell y'all don't chase price? So if price starts to break down, because smart money just took profit, if it starts to break down, you might want to get out. Okay, you might want to get out of that. I know I would be trying to get out of that. So chasing price. So boom, remember Lawrence? I highlighted the order block. So we just returned back down to the 1 minute order block. Do you think it's random? I'm gonna clear this up. Do you think it's random? Because I said you have to highlight it. You don't want to ignore it. Order block, trade down into it. Now let's see if we start to push higher. If we don't, we're going to come reverse. All right, so let's see. Planet Gravitate, no cap. I'm a moderator on many channels with over 100,000 subs. And I must say, you're a much better teacher than all of them. Probably one of the best teachers I've seen on YouTube. Said when I'm one of the best teachers on YouTube. Hopefully we can grow. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can grow into one of those 100,000, man. I never envisioned myself being 100,000, but I'm not shying away from it. Okay, so if I get up to 100,000 subscribers, then it is what it is. I'm still going to be the same person. All right, I'm never going to switch up because I'm a low key type person. So I got a passion for this, and I'm not going to try to steer nobody wrong. You know why? Let me tell you. I hate scammers. First of all, I hate scammers. Fuck the scammers. And another reason, when I was trying to learn this, it was so much distraction, so much bullshit. All I wanted to do was learn the skill set. I knew in my mind, I just need to learn this shit. And it was so many gurus, so many influencers, etc., that was in the way until I found the right person. All right. So I'm somebody who wants to learn hands-on. I need to teach it to me, goddammit. And that's what I'm trying to do the same for other people who really want to learn. All right. And I'm doing it for free on my channel. Okay. And we're doing it live, and we're watching price intraday for XRP. Say, boss be the light. Appreciate it. You got this. Appreciate it. Planet Gravitate. You say, stay independent. Don't take no deals or sell your soul, dude. Nope. Because you know why? I mean, I'm monetized now, and I got access to YouTube brand deals and whatnot, or Brand Connect. I don't know if y'all know about YouTube Brand Connect. So you pretty much could be a partner of YouTube Brand Connect, and brands can start reaching out to you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think staying independent is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm a trader. I don't need YouTube. All right. I don't need YouTube. But YouTube, I'm grateful for YouTube because I can't meet y'all. But as far as like slaving for brands and shit, no, we ain't doing all that. If push comes to shove, I'm going to go back to the markets. All right. And I'm going to trade. So it's a powerful combination of financial YouTube channels and trading is a powerful combination. That's what I'm trying to say. If you know how to trade, because I'm skilled first, all right, and then everything else comes with it. But I'm going to be skilled first, and then everything else comes with it. And if you have a skill set, you might as well get monetized for it. All right. So, but at the end of the day, I'm going to fall back on the skills and the tools that got me on, notice on YouTube, which is what I'm showing y'all right now. Appreciate the love and support though. Y'all in the chat, what is this right here? Y'all see that right there? Let me highlight that right there for you. What is that right there that I'm representing and I'm highlighting? Let me annotate that for you. What is that right there? Do you think it's random? Y'all want them shirts too. I'm just trying to source the right, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't want to deal with packaging and shipping. So I'm gonna have to find somebody who can make the shirts and distribute them right directly to you. All right. I don't want to deal with packaging and boxing shit up and delivering mail. I don't want to deal with that. So I had to find a company who does drop shipping with merchandise and t-shirts. So I'll look into that as well. It's not a SIBI, Lawrence. It's an inversion. It was a SIBI. You see the SIBI? But what did we do? We dropped down to the 1 minute order block, and we traded above it. All right. That once we traded through it, it makes it an inversion. And now we're currently trading back down into it. All right. So smart money, chopping price around. Zoom out to the 1 hour. All right. We need to see how this hour closes. Let's go down to the 15-minute. Shout out to the 45 people in the building, man. We just watching XRP live. If y'all want me to cover any market, y'all send a super chat. It can be $1. I got y'all. Okay, we got about 15 minutes. 15 minutes for this this new 15-minute candle to end. We just printed a new 15-minute candle. We are currently in the 9 o'clock hour. So we're in the 9 o'clock hour. And we're just consolidating around. We had some good price action so far. Price went up to 303. And what I want to see next, I want to see it come up and take out 305 right here. All right. Let me zoom out right quick. Let's go out to the daily. Daily looking good. I wanted to see us trade. That's a bullish signal right there, or a signature that we traded through that daily inversion gap right here. See this gap right here? We traded through that. So what I want to see is if we can push through it. Also on the daily time frame. What is this? This is a higher time frame daily. What is that right there? That down close candle right there. Boom, right there. What is that right there? And this is going to be in play. All right. It's activated because we punctured it. We traded to it and now it's activated. So maybe tomorrow, or we don't even have to return to this. Hopefully we don't have to return to this. And I want to see us come back up into this right here. Yes, it's a bullish order block. All right. It's a this down close candle right there. That's a bullish order block. There goes that 3 candle pattern, down close candle. Market reverses on lower time frames and order block right there on the daily. So we've done a lot so far since today. We've done a lot of price action today. So we're moving pretty higher. Now let's go take a peek at the weekly. Let's go out to the weekly time frame. And if y'all are just joining, y'all not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It'll be very well appreciated. So again, as we look at the weekly, we got 6 days left for the market. And what are y'all bias now? Okay, what's your bias based on current price action? What's your daily bias? Your weekly bias. Do you still see us dropping down, coming out, take out this liquidity and coming back down to the discount? Or do you see us start to push higher and take out the premium? Right now, we're just inside of the range. All right. Once you zoom out in price, y'all let me know in the chat, which side of the market do you see us reaching for the week? What side do we reach for the week? Has it changed or are you remaining solid? What's up, Raven Poe? Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone had a good day today. Yes, we did. It was a beautiful day. Hopefully y'all are doing well also. So hopefully everybody is having a good day. Appreciate everybody joining. If you don't know, we're going to go live tomorrow. Let me see right quick. Tomorrow morning, doing a live stream for the futures market. So if you're interested in trading futures, I advise y'all to tap into the Patreon. The link is in the description. But tomorrow morning, we're going to do a live session. Now, I'm just going to be giving live commentary. But if you're in the Discord, we're going to get the exclusive. So for the people that's in the Discord and in the Patreon, you get the exclusive behind the scenes price action. But on YouTube, we're just going to give commentary with the markets, just watch price. But on the back end, inside of the Patreon, we get the exclusive. So that's what we got going tomorrow morning. So I'm going to try this out for about a week. We're going to see what it's like. Inside of the Patreon and the Discord, we got voice chat. We're going to be in there communicating, talking, and giving signals as well. Not financial advice, but signals. And I'm going to pretty much be in there being a mentor and coaching y'all through the markets. So if you're interested in it, y'all come over and sign up to the Patreon. The one I'm talking about is the most popular right here. the mentorship and the signal. So if y'all are interested in that, y'all sign up for that and you will get access to the Discord and you'll get access to the signals and the private coaching and mentorship from me. All right. Anybody in here has direct access to me. And so far, y'all know I already been a help. And it just takes it to another level. These people that are in here are highly excited. They're not really concerned. They're concerned about crypto. We cover everything. We cover decentralized finance, AI, trading. We got a whole list of things. We got a community. It's growing. Okay, it's growing. So, and people are coming every day. And I pretty much wanted to cap this off at about 50 people. So get your seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? Get your seat if you're interested. All right. So y'all sign up for that. The link is in the description. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Francis, shout out to you, Francis. Shout out. I'm watching from Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines in the building, man. Shout out to the Philippines. Raven, hit the like and the sub if you haven't, boss. Been dropping knowledge for a while. Let's do our part. Appreciate you, Raven. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. Always. All right. So I don't think nobody answered my question though. What's y'all the weekly bias so far? Some of y'all answered earlier, but has it changed? Do you see price coming down, taking out last week's low, or do you see it coming back up, taking out the previous week's high? Y'all let me know in the chat. Let's take a little closer look back at price. Go back down to the 1 minute. What are we doing? Up just like that. So it looks like they're about to reverse price. All right. So retail still holding, especially the traders. Let me go out to the 5 minute. Yeah, they're taking profits and it looks like they're going to kind of like retrace price, but we'll see. We're going to wait and see if they want to continue to go higher. I want to see them come up. Let me go out to the hourly. Lawrence, you still say up? I hope so, man. I'm tired of this shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm tired of just. I need XRP to fly, man. I needed to go on a multi-month expansion, market maker buy model. That's what I need. I need a 6 month just straight up bullish candles for 6 consecutive months, no retracements, and just go up. And I'm gonna be satisfied. All right, I'm gonna be satisfied because it's been a long ass time. All right, even me, even though I got the skill set, I'm still new to long-term investing because I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? I started learning how to trade, but long-term investing, you know what I'm saying? That's why I need trading because I need something that's gonna satisfy my fix while we wait long-term. All right, so that's why I trade, and that's why I'm showing y'all trading techniques and philosophies. Raven, what does it have to close at to confirm either way? It's Raven, it's a higher time frame directional bias. So if you go out to the weekly, so the new week just opened, all right, Raven. We got 6 days left for the week, and we need to see directional bias. So what price always does, it likes to seek liquidity. Liquidity is the pending orders in the market, and market makers leave them below the market and above the market. So we need to see it either go higher or lower. And then it doesn't matter where it closes at, but what does it attack? Okay, so if it drops back down lower, it's going to offer y'all another discount. But if it goes higher, we're going to start running higher for people that's already in it. It's not going to give you the discount. Me personally, I'm ready for it to start moving higher. All right, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of it. No, I'm playing, but I'm tired of it. Alex, shout out to you, Alex. Appreciate you joining, man. I appreciate you. Planet Gravitate. The best visual of what you're asking is to use Spaceman BTC indicator. Please just add it, and you can set the setting on it. Okay, if y'all want to use that, I don't personally use that, but if y'all want to use what Planet Gravitate is suggesting, go right ahead. All right. Make sure y'all smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And again, sign up to the Patreon. Lock in with me. Everyone done forgot, keep hydrated and drink water. Speaking of that, I've been sitting here talking, and you're correct. I need to get some water. Appreciate that, Raven. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Raven. Definitely got to stay hydrated. Definitely got to stay hydrated. I'm always sipping water. All right, always sipping water. Y'all need to stay off them cokes too. Stay off them cokes. Got to stay healthy. Oh, for sure, Raven. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Anything y'all want me to look at right quick? Anything y'all want me to follow right quick as we watch XRP do its thing? You know what I'm saying? Any suggestions? If y'all wanna request any markets, y'all let me know. If y'all want to send a super chat, let me know. If y'all just send it. It could be $1. I got y'all. Whatever y'all want me to follow. All right. So it don't even matter. All right, Quant. Let's go take a peek at Quant. Let's go over here. Let's go take a quick look at Quant. All right, Quant. All right, I reviewed Quant last night. I don't know if you caught the live stream. You probably didn't, but it's currently trading at $111. All right, it's just consolidating sideways. So what you need to do with Quant, you need to zoom out all the way. You need to go out to a higher time frame. You need to go all the way out to the higher time frame. And as you zoom out, I'm gonna go out to a 6-month time frame for Quant. All right, on Quant 6-month time frame, as you can see, it's pretty much highly manipulated. It's high resistance. If you look at it from this perspective, it's chopping sideways, trading, consolidating sideways. So it's a difficult read because of the manipulation in Quant. So right now it's just trading sideways. It recently dropped down inside of this. Let's highlight this right here. Y'all tell me in the chat, what is this right here? And this is when they offered it as a discount. And I actually remember this because Quant dropped down to about, damn, let me see. Yeah, Quant dropped down to 5 pennies right here back in 2023. Who remembers that? Quant flash crashed to 5 pennies. It opened up at $103 and then it flash crashed down to 5 pennies. And I was like, why the hell would you ever want to be in this? If you see this right here and you've been investing in this shit for like 2018, 2017, and it did this move right here, you probably panicked. You probably had a heart attack. That's not, you don't want to see that type shit right there. And ever since then, it's been consolidating. But what has it been retracing inside of right here? Look at this right here. You see that? What is that right there in the chat? It offered a discount at that level right there. We don't want to ignore the wicks. All right, don't ignore them wicks. All right, so you see that right there? Retrace down. It used it as support. It's offering you a discount. So right now, Quant is not at a discount. All right, so $111 Quant just back in 2024, you could have got it at $50. All right, so $50 was the discount, and right now it's kind of running at a premium. So it's not cheap at this point. Yep, let me see right quick. Did you ever look at more into XTZ? No, I haven't. I've been busy a lot planning to gravitate. Rich and Hubs. I think about Thursday we see a drop market wide. 7th is Trump's tariff enforcement back in April, and it will really affect the emotions of the market. Well, Richard, if we do see a drop, we're going to take advantage, whether that's in the futures market or in the crypto market. We're going to take advantage of that. A drop don't scare me because I'm going to be shorting that drop. SHX. All right, Claude, I got you. SHX. Let's go take a look at SHX right here. Stronghold. And like I said earlier, Stronghold is at a premium. Even though it says 2 pennies, you might be like, fuck it. Who cares? It's 2 pennies. But no, it's at a premium. Look at the market structure. Okay. We retraced down. You should have got it back in March of this year. When it retraced down, you could have got it under under 1 penny. Well, shit, at 0 penny. So your best time to buy it was back in March of this year. So y'all in the chat, what is this that I'm highlighting right now? All right. What is that right there? What is that right there? And if y'all want to send a super chat, I got y'all. Whatever y'all want me to cover. What is that right there? Yep. So it's clear as day where you should have been buying at. Shout out to you, Lawrence. You should have been buying it at the BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And now, I mean, you missed the opportunity because it went under a penny. It wasn't even a penny, okay? It was under a penny. And boom, now it's up. Now it's at 2 pennies. But you might say, man, it's just 2 pennies. Fuck it, I can get a whole lot. But you're going to be buying it, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you. I'm telling you as an analyst, it's at a premium and you could have got it at a discount. So it's up to you if you choose to chase it. All right. But once you learn this skill set, you're going to learn quickly not to trade price. All right. Shout out to y'all for engaging with the BISI. Shout out to y'all engaging. All right, let's go back to XRP. Anything else, man, send a super chat if y'all want me to cover anything. It could be $1. It doesn't even matter. XRP right there. All right, let's drop back down to a 5-minute on XRP. All right, the new candle has printed for XRP. The new 5-minute candle. What I'm looking at right here on the 5-minute, let me remove this. I'm looking at this wick right here, all right? You always got to zoom out. If it gets too choppy on the higher time frame, zoom out on price. All right, zoom out. So I'm on the 5-minute. That 1 minute was kind of chopping around, and then on the 5-minute, you can see how the retracement down into the ghost pool. And let's see if we get that sponsorship to continue higher to take out the buy side liquidity just above price right there. All right, let's see if we can get that. Shout out to the 40 people in the building. Appreciate y'all joining. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. All right. Slowly growing the channel, slowly growing. I got a compliment saying I'm one of the best on YouTube, and I'm grateful for that, man. That means I'm putting in work. Now I need y'all support to grow it. And the only way you can do that is subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. So I'm grateful for that. And shout out to all the original people. Shout out to all the people in the Discord supporting me. Y'all are the day ones. And I ain't gonna forget y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna forget y'all. Like I said, I'm just a man behind a screen looking at charts, all right? Just looking at charts. So if the average person would just roll and find my channel, they gonna be like, what this guy? He's just looking at markets and whatnot. But they didn't stay to investigate what the hell I'm talking about. They didn't stay to get red pilled. And for y'all are the ones that stayed and listened, okay? So y'all stayed and listened and took the pill. You don't know who you're gonna run across on YouTube, all right? I think I'm a glitch in the matrix. I'm a glitch in the matrix, and the average person that's deep into the matrix, they still want to take the blue pill. They want to stay asleep. But nope. We over here showing shit that shouldn't be shown, okay? It shouldn't be, this should be kept real secret, okay? Nobody's supposed to know this. Oh, it's just charts. TA doesn't matter. How many people y'all done heard say TA don't matter, huh? How many people y'all done heard say TA don't matter? And these same people these same people did not investigate what is going on behind price, you know, because it's just like, it looks like noise to them. Oh, that's just noise. You never know. Nah, you can't predict the market. You can't time the market. How many times y'all heard people say that? The markets can't be timed. And at the same time, the institutions are in here always. The market is built on time, all right? How you can't time the market when every one of these candles are time-based, okay? Candlesticks are time-based. I'm on a 5-minute time frame. Every candle takes 5 minutes to complete, all right? It's a ticker. You see over here on the right? It's a countdown. And you telling me the markets can't be timed? Okay. Yeah, Say less, Lawrence, say less. All right. That's why we in the mentor. That's why we in the Discord. Okay. We're gonna unleash in the Discord. So if y'all want to get access to the Discord, y'all sign up for that. All right. Take the red pill. Okay. Take the red pill. And I'm not bragging at all. Don't take me being arrogant, y'all. I'm just saying, man, I've been studying this shit for years. I'm super confident in it. And it's finally paying off for me, okay? And I look forward for the next 10, 15 years of doing this. However long, you know what I'm saying? At some point, traders eventually retire, but they don't. But at some point, you're going to get to the point where it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like LeBron or Kobe or Jordan in the game in my own right. You know what I'm saying? I'm competing with myself. I'm not competing with nobody else. So in my mind, I'm competing with myself. And right now I'm on my Kobe Bryant journey. Okay. I'm on my Michael Jordan journey. And at the end of the game, I'm trying to three-peat twice. Okay. I'm trying to three-peat twice. So I'm just up against me. And when you go on this path, it's a you journey. It's an individual journey. Okay. Now you get a mentor, but eventually you're going to break away from your mentor and you're going to eventually do your own thing. You gotta be independent. You got to be an independent operator in trading. Okay. So once you figure out I got this and I could be independent, unleash. Okay. Let go and unleash. TZ, you said, appreciate you sharing your knowledge. Shout out to you, TZ. Appreciate it. Victor, you said, get that bread. Shout out to you, Victor. Don't go to the Wizards. Oh, nah, hell nah. Nah, I'm not going to the Wizards, goddamn. Yeah, he stayed around too long, goddamn. Jordan stayed around too long. Who else stayed around too long? Mike Tyson stayed around too long. Who else? Who the hell? I just seen somebody who was staying around too long. Who? I don't know. There's a lot of people that stayed around too long. Hopefully XRP, I ain't gonna lie. If XRP can really go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Let's say XRP goes to like $500, okay? And it does it by 2030. That's just speculation. It can happen next year. Fuck, we don't know. But let's just say by 2030, XRP go to $500. I came, I saw, I conquered, okay? And that's not even trading. That's just, I won, you know what I'm saying? That's just saying I won. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Just I won. And as far as trading, I'm gonna be a consultant, okay? I'm gonna be a coach by the end. I'm a coach now, but you know what I'm saying? You know how players turn into coaches? Well, let XRP to go to $500. I'm gonna kind of fall back from trading every day, which I can trade every day. And I got a passion for doing it every day, but I'm not gonna be trading. I'm gonna be more living life and not in front of computer screens. And you know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna be living life, but I'm also gonna trade probably 2-3 times a week, maybe. If XRP go to like $500. Raven Poe, one of my favorite quotes, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, Henry Ford. That's a great quote. Shout out to you, Henry. Man, we got 50-something people in the live stream, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all brand new. All right, make sure y'all hit that like button. We are looking at XRP right now. We're watching XRP right now. Y'all tap in. Y'all tap into the Patreon. The link is pinned to the description. We are going live tomorrow. Full Pack Node. Shout out to you, man, for the super chat. Full Pack Node. For the super chat, Full Pack Node, you get a special offer. So I know you sent the $1. So is there something that you want me to analyze? All right. Is there something you want me to analyze? Okay, I got you. Omni Network. Let's go check it out. Let's go check out Omni Network. And if y'all want me to analyze anything else, y'all send a super chat. Let me find what I'm looking at. Omni Network. Omni Network. I had it somewhere. Let me find it right quick. No, that's Ondo. So I'm gonna look at it right here. Let's go to SHX and let's go look at Omni Network. And everybody joining, appreciate y'all joining, man. If you're brand new, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Omni Network. Let's go look at it on Coinbase. Omni Network, Coinbase. All right. Appreciate the super chat for Fuel Pack Node. Appreciate it. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. But Omni Network, and correct me if I'm wrong, is it OMNI? I've heard of Omni before, but I haven't got into it. OMNI Network. It is currently trading at $4.15. All right, $4.15. When it opened up back in 2024, so it just opened up like a little over a year ago. So it opened up in 2024, and when it opened up, it opened up at $32. Frozen, no request, just to support. Okay, Frozen, shout out to you, man. I appreciate it, bro. But just for that, Frozen, whatever you want me to analyze, let me know. Just give it. It can be anything, Frozen. So let me know, and we're gonna analyze it. Anything at your request. You sent the super chat, so I feel like I got to give something back to you. So I appreciate just supporting anyway, though. I'm grateful for that as well. But Fuel Pack, it opened up back in 2024, 32 at $32, okay? And it went straight to the bottom. It almost looks like Trump coin, all right? It looks like Trump coin where it opened up and it just sold off, all right? I don't think that's random at all. So it sold off, and now it's just at the bottom of the, I don't know if this can continue to go. It seems like it can continue to go lower. I don't think it's done selling off. So y'all in the chat, what is this right here? You see this candle right here? Let Fuel Pack know what that is right there. Let Fuel Pack know what that is right there that I'm highlighting. What kind of candle is this right here? What is that right there? Y'all let me know in the chat. What is that right there? And make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if y'all brand new, hanging out in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Yes, Lawrence, shout out to you. It's a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So you can see how we trade up into it. All right. So it's offering a selling opportunity, Fuel Pack. So if you don't know, the markets are algorithmic. They repeat over and over again. Okay. So right now, price is in a sell model. The market is in a sell model. It's just selling off, going lower. And as you can see, it keeps taking out old lows and it's creating new lows. So y'all in the chat, are y'all familiar with Omni? Catch me up on Omni. What is the utility? Do they have partnerships? Are they, you know what I'm saying? Do they have institutional sponsorship? Who's backing them? Who's supporting them? Do they have a team? Do they have a website? Let me know. What are they trying to conquer? What industry are they trying to go after? Because I've heard of Omni, but I never looked at it. But here we are looking at it now. And right now it's just continuing to go lower, Fuel Pack. It's continuing to go lower. Tino, shout out to you, man, for the $2 super chat. $2 super chat. I'm gonna look at Loan Protocol. Okay. Raven Poe. All right, them super chats coming in, man. I'm grateful, y'all. Shout out to y'all. So if you want me to, I got Tino next, and then Raven. Do you want me to look at something? Shout out to the 43 people in the live stream. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it, Raven. Appreciate it. Damn, I'm grateful, man. For y'all that are haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. So Tino, I got you next, but Fuel Packed. Is this something that you're trying to get into? Are you investing in it? Let me know right quick. Let me know before I move on. Are you trying to get into this? Are you invested in it? I'm trying to understand what's your goals with this. Trying to understand what's your goals with this. Raven Poe, just showing love, boss. I haven't been here in a bit, going through a lot, so I'm popping in when I can. Man, I hope you, whatever you're going through, Raven, I hope it overcomes. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending good light and energy to your way. So hopefully whatever you're going through, it switches around. Stay positive. All right. God, believe in the Most High. Whatever God you believe in, make sure, you know what I'm saying, like you stick to your Most High, and things are going to work out in the great, as long as you're doing right. That's what I believe in. As long as you're doing the right thing and you're doing the best you can, things are going to switch around for you and you're going to overcome. So hopefully you hang in there. Fuel Pack, you said it has a low tokenomics, interested in a quick flip. See, Fuel Pack, I'm grateful you come to my channel, but I don't see you quick flipping this one. All right, y'all tell Fuel Pack, what does this need in the chat? What does this need in order for it to be a quick flip? Because look at it, it's just selling off, and what you would be doing is you're buying it in the unknown. So it's in the abyss. All right, it's in the abyss. And Tino, I still got you, Tino. I ain't forgot. But it needs something to support this to start moving higher. And I just don't know enough about this. And that's why I'm asking y'all if y'all know more about this. Yep. Shout out to you, Lenny. Sponsorship. Shout out to you, Daryl, for supporting Lenny. Yep. Shout out to you, Lawrence. Sponsorship. So Fuel Packed. What it needs is institutional sponsorship. So does institutional money come in this and push it higher? Do you see that happening? Because looking for a quick flip in this, when it just went up and offered a selling opportunity, it's only going to show weakness. All right, it's going to look for weakness. So if you want a quick flip, I ain't gonna lie, like Fuel Pack, if you want a quick flip, unfortunately, the better value would be to come to the futures markets. Okay, come to the futures markets. Sign up with my Patreon, and we got people quick flipping every day in there. So it's a great environment to learn how to trade. I feel like you need the skill set. You know what I'm saying? You might need to learn the skill set. I even got lessons. So if you want to like sit down and get a structured for a beginner, sign up to the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So quick flipping crypto with low tokenomics, I feel like those days are coming to an end, me personally. Let me go back to my chart. Quick flipping crypto, those days are long gone because crypto is now a long-term goal, in my honest opinion. So, all right, let's look at loan protocol. Loan protocol. Yep, quick flipping crypto. And you're absolutely right, Lenny. Quick flipping crypto brings the tax man quick. Okay. Y'all got to know them laws. Crypto that I invest in, I've been holding that shit for years. I don't be in and out of trades, and no, I don't do all that because I already know the IRS is watching. Okay. If you're in the United States. Now, if you're somewhere else, I don't know. Loan protocol. Let me pull this up. And shout out to you, Tino. And if y'all are familiar with loan protocol, y'all catch me up to it. Let me know what this is. Is it virtual USD? Is that right? Y'all let me know. What's the ticker for it? I typed in loan protocol. Is it virtuals protocol? Is that what it is? Because they got other ones, near USD or near protocol. What is it? Can folks outside the US trade the mini? I believe in the UK or in the EU, I believe y'all can trade minis. I believe so. Now, if you're somewhere in Asia somewhere, I'm not sure. I don't know what the Asia politics is behind that. I'm not sure. I need answers, y'all. What ticker is loan protocol? Because I'm trying to help out. I'm trying to get Tino his answer. I'm trying to take a look at it. Lenny, you said you could trade anywhere with a VPN? Tino, you said it's on the XPR network. Okay, so what is the ticker? Loan protocol on the XPR network. I need the ticker. I need the symbol for it. As long as the broker is in the US. Yeah, EU is good. So a good broker for the EU is Interactive Broker, okay? Interactive Brokers. I believe they handle like EU things as well. Interactive Brokers. So check into that if you're looking to trade futures. And I give those same brokers in the Discord. All right, Tino, you said loan. All right, let's look up loan. All right, appreciate it, Tino. Been waiting on that now. Loan wrap post chain. That don't look like it is. I don't know, Tino. I typed in loan wrapped. Is that it? I'm not sure what that is. Post chain. I don't want to just click on anything. Crypto Aquarius. I typed in loan and only so much thing. These are the only things that popped up. LOAN. Now, if it's a protocol on the XPR network, it might not even be. It's probably on a decentralized exchange, or it's probably on a offshore exchange. So I'm not sure if it's even. Is it? It's probably. I never heard of it. It's probably not even liquid enough. Loan protocol. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I need some help, y'all. I need some help. Y'all are too deep. Y'all are in too deep, okay? Y'all are in too deep. I don't go this deep into Web3, okay? I'm not all the way into the networks like that. I understand it, but I'm not. Hey, y'all are Too deep, okay? Is it, what exchange is it listed on before I move on? Shout out to the 49 people watching. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm just sitting here waiting patiently for somebody to give me the answer. And I want to help you out. I want to give you your value, okay? I want to give you that value back to you. So I'm trying to figure out. I typed in loan, okay? One more time. You see it right here, loan, LOAN. And these are the only crypto tokens that popped up, okay? And some of this shit ain't even crypto. What's up, Li on the beat? Shout out to you, bro. I look it up on CoinGecko. Okay, so a lot of those assets that are on CoinGecko are not even, they're not even on real exchanges just yet. So those are like early on. So it's not even public yet. So Tino, just to give you your value, do you have anything else to look up? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to look up something else? I'm still going to honor your $2. Raven, you said, boss, it was originally Proton loan. Proton loan. So let's go look at it up then. Proton loan. Proton loan. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Proton loan. Loan protocol. Night Owl, you confused like me? Loan protocol. Type it in again. Loan protocol. See, you said it's not tracked on CoinMarketCap. Appreciate that, Night Owl. So if it's not tracked, that means it's most likely not even liquid enough to even talk about. All right. So Tino, give me something else, Tino. I'm still going to honor your $2. So if you want me to track something else for you, let me know. Just let me know in the chat. If it's not, listen, TradingView has everything that's worth tracking. If it ain't on TradingView, that just tells me it's not even a thing yet. Okay. It's not even worth talking about if it's not on TradingView. TradingView knows all things at once. Okay. So if it's not on here, then it's not of value. I'm gonna tell you that now. All right, XPR. All right, XPR should be on here. So, all right, Tino, I'm gonna honor that. XPR, which I'm assuming is the layer 1, right? XPR is gonna be the layer 1 asset, and then everything else, like even XRP, I hear about it all the time, but it's not even, you know. Check it out. So XPR currently trading at 0.005. Daryl, you see, I say even more so if it ain't on CoinMarketCap. Oh, well, damn, see, I ain't even go over there and check CoinMarketCap. So you might as well just stay the hell away from that. So XPR trading at 0.005 is not even 1 penny yet. And I remember the hype a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Top people were talking about XPR going to take over XRP, Yeah, okay. But when it opened up back in this shit been around since 2020. So I'm not saying it don't have utility, but when it opened up at 6 pennies. All right, 6 pennies in 2020. 5 years later, it's currently trading at under a penny. So obviously, I mean, there's nothing to analyze about this. Okay, it's under a penny. It's 0.00. That's all you need to know. 0.00 is showing a slight rally right now. But you can just piss at this and throw air at it, and you're going to be able to accumulate as much as you want. All right. You can be an XPR millionaire. I mean, you can own, I'm sure, 1 million or 1 billion XPR, and you could be having a large bag of this. Okay. But what's my question? Does XPR have partnerships? Which I hear a lot of noise from it, but does it have partnerships? Does it have sponsorship? Does it have institutional liquidity coming to it? Y'all let me know in the chat. At the same time, I remember a few years ago, about 2023, I believe, 24, when everybody was hyping it up. Oh, XPR, you seen all the thumbnails and everybody holding their face and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the next one. Dumb people been holding this for months, okay? Y'all been caught up in this for months. Shit like this, I don't know what to tell y'all. But y'all, people been holding this for years now. Okay, been holding this for years. Said loan protocol is on CoinMarketCap, only one exchange, Coin Metal Exchange. Who can buy on there? I don't mess with the Coin Metal Exchange is a DeFi exchange, correct? I don't fuck with the DeFi just yet. I need some regulations. That's just me personal. Preservation of capital at all costs. All right, preservation of capital. We need them regulations. So, as far as XPR, this was your opportunity. What is this candle right here? I mean, this wick. You see that wick? That was your opportunity right there to accumulate at a deeper discount, as if it ain't already at a discount. So there you go right there. It traded down into it, expansion higher, and you still can throw cash at this and you can accumulate as much as you want. Yeah, Daryl, years. That's how long it's been, years. All that hype. Matter of fact, let's go to YouTube right quick. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go check in on XPR community, all right? I like to troll a little bit. Let's go type in XPR. Let's go see right quick. Not XRP, XPR. God damn it. All right, XPR. Okay, we still got people. Look, is XPR the safe bet for crypto compliance? And this is the shit I be talking about, okay? Shout out to this content creator right here, but come on now, like, is XPR network the safe bet for crypto compliance, all right? And this is where the distraction is. Now, let me do a compare and contrast from this YouTube video. Let me drag this over right quick. All right, this is the chart, all right? This is the chart. This is the chart. People been talking about XPR. You see how long it's been? Let's highlight how long this has been down. Now, I'm not saying it won't do nothing and it won't provide. No, there's better opportunity in the damn stock market, okay? There's better opportunity in the futures market. Sign up to the Patreon if y'all want to get in that, man. Stop being hesitant and lock in with me. All right, you're definitely going to leave with value. But look at this right here. Matter of fact, let me remove that. Look at this right here. You see that right there? This has been consolidating longer than 822 days, but this highlighted area is 822 days trading sideways at under a penny, and it's still under a penny. All right, this is a multi-year consolidation, and we still got content creators. All right, that right there is 1,218 days consolidation right there, and it's not even above a penny. And I'm sitting here telling y'all it needs sponsorship. And then we still got people over here. No knock to this guy. I actually watch his channel. I like his content. But is XRP network the safe bet for crypto compliance? All right, is XPR the safe network for crypto compliance? Who the hell is talking about crypto compliance with XPR? All right, now let's zoom out. XPR hunt, So a lot of this shit 2 weeks ago. Why is XPR network underrated in the blockchain world? And I'm trying to understand, okay? How does something like this, no knock to this guy right here, I support this channel, but just the attraction of this, why is XPR network so underrated? And that draws in that amount of people to get into something that is so, it's not worth the time right now. There's no liquidity, okay? And then there's people still talking about ZBCN and XPR. All right. And people love it. 2.6 thousand views. And I'm just scrolling YouTube. This is how I get sentiment and whatnot. They go to, look, check it out. They go to hold in the face. You ain't gonna never catch me doing that. All right. You're never gonna catch me doing this right here. I'm not gonna do that. Hold my face and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that works. I know that gets y'all going. Some of y'all that's watching live, but I'm gonna have some integrity about myself, right? I'm not trying to clickbait you. There's a little slight clickbait, but not to the like I'm holding my face. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, all right? Because my content and my value is gonna show because of the skill. All right. I don't have to hold my face when you got it backed by the skill set. All right. So, but I'm just scrolling YouTube to get sentiment for XPR, you know what I'm saying? And Metallicus and all that. So it kind of died down, you know what I'm saying? As you notice, it died down. So Not so much. Raven Poe, another $1. So what you want me to look at, Raven Poe? Shout out to you. What you want me to look at? Appreciate the donation. Appreciate the donation. What you want me to check out, Raven Poe? Let's go take a quick peek back at XRP. And there we go. So do y'all think it's random how price retraces back down? That's because smart money took profits. All right. Smart money went up to buy side liquidity. And this is what you see on buy side liquidity. Now watch this. If I drop down to a 1 minute time frame, we're in this shorting back down to discount. Okay, I got you. HBAR and algo. We're going to check those out. I'm going to look at algo first. Look at this SIBI right here. Sell side imbalance. You see that? So now, okay, smart money. Okay, look. 1 minute time frame. Smart money buy side liquidity. They take profit above that high. They offload their long positions. Okay, you see it? And then what do? They reverse price. And now they're shorting it back down to that daily inversion fair value gap. Do you think it's random? I don't think it's random at all. I don't think it's random at all. Let me look at the 5 minute time frame. Let's go back down to the 1 minute time frame. You can see us retracing back up into the range. SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Boom, boom, right there. Do you think that's random? I don't think that's random at all. All right. See how we retrace? 1 minute SIBI. You see that? And what they're doing, what I'm showing you is how to get in sync with price. How to get in sync with price. All right. It don't matter if it's going higher or if it's going lower. We're getting in sync with price. And we're letting the institutions do all the heavy lifting. We just know what they're doing. All right. We're inside of a 15-minute BSI right there. So I'll highlight that. And I want to say it wants to draw back down to that 1 minute inversion fair value gap. Yep. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Still working at 1 minute SIBI right there. Do y'all think that's random? Real-time price action, y'all. Real-time price action. You see that right there? And now let's see it. See if it wants to continue to push lower. All right. And these are where you can be finding scalps back down. And we can be buying and selling in both directions. All right. So y'all press 1 if y'all vibing with that, man. Press 1 if y'all vibing with that. So let's go look at HBAR and algo. Let's go look at HBAR and algo. So let me go pull up algo. If I can find it on my chart. Let me see right quick. All right, appreciate y'all riding with me. Appreciate y'all vibing with me, man. What time is it? Ain't gonna be too much longer because we got to prepare for tomorrow's live stream. I got to get to my my Patreon members. We're gonna lock in. I got to switch gears, so I'm going from crypto to futures trading. So I got to lock in. I got to go set up my charts, even though my charts are set up. But I gotta kind of get in the mode. I got to lock in right quick. So during the week, I'm watching crypto, but I'm not really, I'm not as locked in unless we seeing like certain things like discounts and expansions higher, whatnot. So what am I looking for? Algo. Right here, Algorand. So Algorand currently, so if I had to give a signal in crypto tonight, Algorand would be the signal because it's currently trading at a discount. All right. Inside of what? Y'all tell me in the chat. It's a monthly time frame. If I was to pull the trigger, Algo currently trading at 24 cents. So Raven Poe, are you somebody looking to purchase Algo, or have you been holding it for a while? If this was me, I'm going to be looking to, like, remember, you want to be a buyer when price goes down like this. Selling off inside of the BSI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And I would be pulling the trigger on this, me personally. That's what I would be doing if I wanted to accumulate some algo. So perfect opportunity for me if I wanted to get this. All right. So trade down the discount, and beautiful, man. Beautiful. You're not going to get it any much lower than that. All right. So perfect setup. Perfect setup. Now, when we refer back to this a week to a month from now, you're going to see it going higher. And I'm going to be sitting here telling y'all, do y'all remember when I said this was the opportunity to, this was a perfect opportunity in this area right here? Do y'all remember me saying that? I don't know if y'all remember. So Raven, perfect opportunity. Nothing much said, nothing much more on algo because perfect. All right. So how many of y'all hold algo in the chat? Y'all hold algo? Is that one of your major assets? Let me know in the chat. Let me see. HBAR. So HBAR is running at a premium. HBAR currently trading at 24 cents. Like I said, if you recently, I also, just like I just showed y'all algo, and I was telling y'all, perfect example. Algo right now is dropping down to a discount. And I was telling y'all live on live stream, if it was me, I would be pulling the trigger right now. And then it traded down into the fair value gap. And then what is HBAR doing the same thing? It's doing the same thing. It's starting to move higher. See that? Same. Come on now. Telling y'all, like, look, this was my signal back in June and back in April. I said, HBAR is at a discount. And I don't want to see those faces and, oh man, I wish I could have, when price started moving higher. All right. That's exactly what it started doing. And now it's at a premium. Now it took a pit stop inside of this inversion BISI. Okay. This inversion fair value gap. It took a pit stop. All right. So this is also another opportunity at 24 cents inside of this inversion fair value gap, if you understand order flow. So again, trading inside of this fair value gap. So even HBAR is still at a great opportunity. It's not at this opportunity down here at 12 cents, but it's definitely at an opportunity right now at 24 cents inside of this inversion gap. All right. So it's using that inversion fair value gap. Okay. So that's algo and HBAR. Appreciate y'all joining, man. Appreciate y'all joining. If you're brand new, again, a lot of y'all not subscribed. Subscribe to the channel and rock out with me, vibe out to my channel. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support. All right, let's go take another peek at XRP because it was retracing down. Anything else before I get up out of here, man? I don't know how long I got to get ready for the tomorrow morning. Got to get ready for tomorrow morning. You see us retracing down after taking out buy side liquidity. Now I want to see it return back to this daily inversion gap right here. Oh, what's up, Jay Manson? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the Patreon. Shout out to everybody in Discord. If you're not signed up to the Patreon, got different tiers. Y'all sign up. Y'all tap in with me. Tomorrow, we're going to be catering to y'all pretty much. It's going to be a fun experience. So y'all definitely, we're going to be looking for opportunities in the market. Let's go take a peek at the S&P and the NASDAQ right quick. Let's go take a peek at the S&P and the NASDAQ. I need to go out to the higher time frame. All right, right now this is the S&P. Over on the left, I got this is the weekly time frame on the S&P. So this market we have 5 days left. We just began, opened up on Sunday, and it's currently Monday in Asia. So I'm bearish. I want to see it drop down and come inside of this monthly fair value gap. I went over that Saturday. And then over here in the top right, this is a hourly time frame. And then over here on the bottom right, this is a 15-minute time frame. So I'm monitoring the higher time frame, and I'm looking for opportunities on the lower time frame. All right, you can see this sell-off last week. That was a beautiful sell-off. We participated in that. So most people will panic in this. Y'all long-term investors, y'all will panic in this. But we was in there taking opportunity, shorting this down, okay? So now the week has just begun, and we're going to be finding opportunities tomorrow. All right, I'm going to do it live, but in the Patreon, that's where the exclusive is. So y'all sign up into the Patreon because we're going to be doing this live, real-time market analysis, real-time trading. And then over here, this is the NASDAQ. All right, I feel like the NASDAQ it's kind of reflecting the ES, but I want to see it drop down. And I think the NASDAQ has a little bit more room to drop down for 337 points. All right. We just opened up. So you can see we're currently in high resistance conditions, but I'm anticipating lower prices in the S&P and the NASDAQ. All right. So we're going to be on the lookout for that as well. So y'all tap into the Patreon if y'all not in there. Okay. Y'all not in there. It's a good experience. It's a learning experience. It's coaching. You can actually utilize your own capital if you choose to. I'm not telling you what to do, but you can use your own capital, and you're getting my experience. Okay. You're getting my experience, my expertise as far as trading. I'm taking my glasses off and putting them on you. So y'all tap in with me. Y'all click the link in the description. I'm trying to take 50 people. We're on, how many people I got in there? Let me see right quick. I think I got a lot of members in there, but I think I got about 20 something people. Let me see right quick. If y'all just joining, man, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me see how many people in here. 23. Got about 27 people in here. 27 people. I'm trying to cap it off at 50. So y'all make sure y'all get get y'all spot if y'all are interested. Okay. I'm gonna cap it off at 50. Currently got about 27 people in the private mentorship. So y'all let me know if y'all are interested. And I prefer smaller groups as well. You know what I'm saying? I like smaller groups. All right. So anything else before I get out of here? You see how XRP trade down to the inversion daily? Let's go out to the daily fair value gap. Let's go out to the daily fair value gap. There we go right there. Now y'all got to be cautious now. If we might not go up. Okay. Let's go out to the weekly. We might continue to come down. That's going to be dreadful for, I don't think we done coming lower, all right? So that's why you got to give them Sunday. And you see how it's like 50-50 right now? It's a flip a coin type deal. It's 50-50. Let's look at the monthly. All right, the monthly time frame is interesting. We already dropped down the discount. So hopefully the institutions could come in and give us a little boost higher, okay? Maybe they can give us a little boost. Let me go up to the 3 month. All right, we got 1 month and 27 days left to complete the 3 month time frame. Let's go back down to the daily. On the daily time frame, we got 21 hours left. And then intra-week, go down to the 1 hour. We had a nice little displacement higher. So what I want to see right here is I want to see us use this inversion gap. If we're bullish, all right, if we're bullish, I want to see them use this as support. All right, I want to see them use this as support and start to move higher. All right, and also the daily fair value gap inside of that, there is a 1 hour BISI, 1 hour fair value gap. So let me highlight that for you right here. Boom, like that. I'll remove these because those are used and it's lower time frame. I always want to stick to the higher time frame. All right, that's a 1 hour BISI. You can see a trade down into that. You can see how price is respecting the daily inversion gap, the top of it, and is slowly trading down inside of the 1 hour BISI. So that's a confluence. Hopefully we see some strength. Also, you can lay a Fibonacci from the top of the 1 hour fair value gap down to the bottom of it. And there you go. You got more levels that you want to see if we can support it or not. All right. Got more price levels. So you can see that level right there. Just using it, supporting it. Now let's see if we can, boom, pounds higher. So if we're going to be bullish, we're at 50-50 right now. All right. 50-50. Where we're at right now is 50% chance we sell off and break down, or we can use it as support and continue to go higher. Y'all flip a coin. Y'all decide what y'all want to see. All right. It's going to be an interesting week. Let's look at the economic calendar, by the way. Let's look at the economic calendar. As you can see, we have a light week in the markets this week, light week. So for us traders, we're going to take it day by day. All right. Take it day by day. I went over this on Saturday as far as the economic calendar and what to expect. What else? Is there anything we should be expecting as far as crypto? You know how it was all hyped up last month? Donald Trump signing the Genius Act. It was like all pandemonium. Now it's quiet as hell. So y'all that keep up with laws and legislation and news, what are some things we can expect coming up this week or in a few weeks? Y'all let me know in the chat. What are some things we can expect in price? And shout out to the 49 people watching. I appreciate y'all joining. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all are brand new to the channel. I appreciate everybody. $57 people in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, Congress is in recess, all right? When do they come back? It's August, so when do they come back? In September? Damn, they so damn lazy. They should have got everything done by July. Now we got to wait for theirs for the fourth quarter. We got to wait on them for the fourth quarter to come rolling around. Yep. So that's pretty much it on the news side. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting nothing. They're going to, like I said, where everything is dry, let's say, like I always said fourth quarter 2025. All right. I'm already zoomed out to the fourth quarter because I'll go out to a 6-month time frame or a 3-month time frame. Let's go look at the 6-month. And as we zoom out on XRP to a 6-month time frame, every one of these candles takes 6 months. Y'all bearish? If you look at this price chart right here, and you remember what I said, I need to see consecutive candles like this, okay? We're already in that phase, all right? I hope y'all know. We are in that phase right now where we start to see 6, 7 consecutive 6 months candles going higher, all right? We are already in that phase. And if you in it, you in it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all if y'all are in it. But as we zoom out, every one of these candles takes 6 months. It takes 2 of these candles to complete 1 yearly cycle. So what more do you want to see? All right. What more do you want to see in price? Because we are on the way. We are on the way. It's just going to take time. And time we have been waiting for a long time. All right. We've been waiting for this shit for a long time. So as you take this zoom out perspective, are y'all bullish or are y'all bearish? Y'all think it's coming down? Or do y'all think it's going to continue to go higher? Now this 6-month candle right here, we have 4 more months to complete this entire candle. So that's a long ass time, right? 4 months until this candle completes. That's the rest of 2025. So going into the fourth quarter, I'm expecting us to continue to go higher and start reaching new all-time highs. All right. Because we're really in price discovery. Yep, Lawrence, we're bullish for XRP, definitely bullish. As you zoom out, you can see the clear expansion. Market only does 4 things: consolidation, retracement, expansion, reversal. Or consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. That's the only 4 things price does, okay? Repeating functions, algorithmic, coded, it doesn't do anything else. You can apply this to any asset class, any market that you want to look at. All right. So I think I'm going to leave it right there so far tonight. I appreciate everybody joining, man. 41 people in the building. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you missed anything, go back and watch the live stream. All right. I got a lot of jewels in there, good value in there. Also, y'all make sure y'all come over here and sign up to the Patreon. Okay. This is where the true value. If you like what you're watching with my YouTube channel and you getting so many people, like y'all are getting a lot of value out of me just doing live streams for free. You know what I'm saying? But behind the scenes is where you take it to the next level and kind of get a deeper understanding on what I'm talking about. I have lessons, and the most popular is the mentorship and the signals. And we're going to be live streaming that tomorrow morning. So y'all tap in. Let me come over here. This is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning. So y'all tap in. Y'all might be on your commute to work or whatever. We're going to be live streaming the futures market because I'm a future specialist. That's where I specialize in. That's where I go to cash flow. That's where I go to build capital at. And then once you build that capital, now you can use that capital to reinvest or put back in the market and trade. We do it in a structured environment. We're not gambling. So if y'all are brand new, this is not no gambling thing. I don't want people to come over here thinking, oh, it's time to gamble. It's time to make money, quick money. No, hell no. We're doing it in a structured manner. We're using rules, okay? We're using strict rules that I'll give y'all and I'm coaching you through, okay? There's a lot of psychological things you got to get through. But once you start seeing it, there's no turning back, okay? So I'm just letting you know because the potential here, like I tell y'all in the chat, 1 micro contract of ES Mini, 10 points. That's $50 per trade. You're aiming for 10 points. That's so easy. Matter of fact, let me show y'all right quick. Let's go over here to the, here we are right here. MES. Let me hide some of this right quick. Hide that right quick. What is this? I don't know what that is. Let me hide that. So what I want to look for is the opening price. Where did Sunday? So let's zoom in on price. This is a 15-minute time frame. And where did the market open at? So the market opened up right here, this candle right here. You want to highlight the opening price from Sunday. Let me highlight that price. Opening price from Sunday, which was at 6 o'clock p.m. today or tonight, this evening. So that's the opening price right there. The opening price of that candle was 6,256 and 70.75. All right. And all I'm simply telling y'all who are brand new to trading is aim for fucking 10 points. Okay. 10 points. So from opening price, and let's go up to current price. Let's go up to current price. That little rally in price right there is 28 points. Okay. But I'm simply telling you, aim for 10 points. And that's going to help you build consistency. So let's drag this down to 10 points. Boom, right there. Okay. So you see from opening price to 10 points. Do you see how easy that is? Y'all in the chat, tell me, are you able to do that? Are you, if you're brand new or you don't think you can do this, or you're curious, or you never done this before, do you think you can go capture 10 points per day? Do you think you can capture 10 points in the futures market per day? And this is what I'm highlighting right here. You see it? Zoom in a little bit if you can't see it. 10 points. All right. In the ES, micro ES in the futures market. What's up, Gabrielle? Shout out to you, man. We're getting ready for the morning. I'm just trying to show people that are brand new and never did this before. Where's the engagement? I just asked y'all a question. If you're brand new or you never did this before, first of all, how many of y'all never traded futures or traded period and are interested in trading? I'm trying to figure it out. Because we're going to be live streaming tomorrow, and y'all that are in the Discord, y'all about to get a next level, deeper access. All right. So shout out to y'all that are in there. So I'm assuming nobody. I got 40 people watching and nobody. If y'all are in the Discord, y'all ain't got to answer. I already know. But for the people that are brand new, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jay Manson, you said facts. Shout out to you, Jay Manson. You're in the Discord. Gabrielle, you're in the Discord. Lawrence, you're in the Discord. OL, I don't think you're in the Discord. TZ, you're in the Discord. Tino, you're in the Discord. Shout out to all y'all, man. But for the people that are brand new watching my channel and you are interested in trading, this is more powerful than y'all holding for meme coins and shit, trying to get quick profits. All right. This is a whole different environment. And what I'm trying to show y'all to aim for is 10 points. So make sure I'm in my demo account. Zeph, me. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to you too, Zeph. You're in the Discord. Let's go over to paper trading. Log into my paper trading account. And let's just say hypothetically, you know, I place a limit order at the opening price. Oh, well, you said not traded stocks. This ain't stocks. This is futures. Okay, this is futures. So y'all in the Discord, y'all should see what I'm highlighting. If you're familiar with it, you know about it. If you know, you know. So you should. This is Friday's close. This is Sunday's open. Y'all should know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Highlight it right there. So let's just say price opens up on Sunday and it drops down into this. All right. Let's just hypothetically say you set your limit order. I'm going to show you right quick. Set your limit order right here at that 0.75 level. You see that? Not random. Yep. You know exactly what it is. I ain't going to blurt it out loud because that's more pro. That's more, you know, top secret. Shout out to you, Gabrielle. But you trade down into that entry. Okay. So let's say we put our limit order right there. And let me use this tool right here. And all I'm simply telling people that are brand new, aim for fucking 10 points, okay? Because that compounds. I'm trying to show you the power of futures trading. And this is the micros. These aren't even the minis, all right? So from entry up, let's scroll up to 10 points. 10 points right there, boom, out the market. Just like that. Look how simple that is. It's not even reaching for much. Stop loss right there. That's a 3-point stop loss just like that. And it drops down just like that, goes up, take profit. That's $50 right there. 5 points. So every point in the ES is $5. All right. What's 5 times 10? Y'all tell me in the chat. 5 times 10. And for y'all in the Patreon, this is where you start at right here. We're going to start practicing this tomorrow. 5 points times $5 times 10 points, because we're reaching for 10 points. That's all we want. 10 points. Shout out to you, Gabrielle. Now add, Gabrielle, check this out. Add 4 contracts. That's $50. Now let's add 4 contracts. So what you're going to do is take $5 times 10, and then you're going to multiply with the 50 times 4. Boom, $200. Shout out to you, Gabrielle. So for y'all that are brand new and want to, how many of y'all can use an extra $200 per day? All right. How many of y'all can use an extra $200 per day and just set it to the side and come back to the market again and look for 10 points? If you do it today, then you do it the next day, that's $400. You do it on the third day, that's $600. You do it on the fourth day, that's $800. All right. Just like that. And all you're doing is taking it's almost a cheat code. Entry up to 10 points, take profit, just like that. But guess what? That's $200 with 4 contracts. And all you're trying to do is pay bills, okay? For people that are brand new, you're just trying to pay an extra bill. How many of y'all can use extra money to pay an expense? That's the type of shit I'm teaching y'all in my Discord and my private mentorship. Real value, okay? Real value. Take 10 points, all right? And then you don't even have to look. You could just stay right there for the people that are you can just stay right there for everything you do. 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. The only difference is now let's take 6 contracts. All right. So the math is $5 times 10, because we're only aiming for 10 points. Every point is $5. We're aiming for 10 points. Add 6 contracts to that. And tell me what y'all got. Simple math. It ain't hard math. Shout out to you, Gabrielle. $300. Okay. Listen, Gabrielle. We didn't change our objective. We didn't extend it higher. All right. We didn't go to where it's at now. I'm just teaching y'all how to catch fish. Okay. How to catch fish, paying yourself. All right. How to go fishing and catching it and then paying your seats. Only thing you're going to do is increase your contract size. That depends on your equity. So the more capital you have, the more you can go margin, you can more leverage. But we're not even aiming for large objectives. 10-point scalps, 10 points. Notice we're not even worrying about the dollars. I'm telling you to worry about the points. The money is going to come. Now imagine you do this, Gabrielle. Let's say you do that 4 times a week. What is that? And check it out. We're only looking for 1 or 2 trades per day. Let's say you go get your 10 points. You're done for the day. And the rest of the day you practice. And that's $300. Your job ain't even paying you. Okay. Your job is not even paying you $300. So imagine doing that. Say you do that 4 times a week. What's the math? You go get 10-point scalps with 6 contracts 4 times a week. How much is that at the end of the week? Yes, $1,200. How many of y'all can use an extra $1,200 and using this same trade example every day? Just like that. Just like that. It doesn't change. Just like that. Okay, 10-point scalps. Now, let's get once you get comfortable, okay, once you get comfortable and understanding, man, 10 points is just too easy, man. I need a little bit more. All right, cool. Now you're going to grow into holding that trade a little bit longer. And y'all in the chat, what is this right here? What am I highlighting right here? What am I highlighting right there? Y'all tell me in the chat, what is that? What is that right there? What am I highlighting? Come on now. Where the engagement at? Yep. Shout out to you, Gabrielle. SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. We can use that as a target as well. And you can see what the price do, Gabrielle. Shout out to UTZ. What did price do? It trades up into that, right? So now let's say, okay, we've been practicing with 10-point trades for, we've been doing this for a while. All right. Now let's grow into holding that trade and aim for other objectives. You can still use points. So you can go from 10 points to 15. All right. You can go to 15 points. You slowly grow into it. 15 points, just like that. All right. From 15 points, let's go to about 20. And then you start growing into 20 points. All right. You see the 20 points. So let's stop right there. Okay. What's 5 times 20? And then multiply it by 6 because we're going to use 6 contracts. 20 points is so easy. I hope y'all know that, right? 20 points is so freaking easy. 10 points is just in your sleep. 20 points is just a cakewalk per day. I'm talking about per day. 5 times 20, because we're $5 per point. We're aiming for 20 points. And you're going to multiply that by 6. And you're right, Gabrielle. Shout out to you, Mr. Bake. $600. That's just a 20-point move. And guess what? You're not even aiming for the SIBI over here. You're just getting out. You got a set goal. You're not going to change this for nothing. You're not going to change your mind for nothing. You're just going to aim for the 10 points. You're going to aim for the 20 points. And you're not even going to change. You're going to stick to that protocol. You're going to give yourself rules. You're going to give yourself a protocol to stick to. You're not going to change it for nothing. You're not going to say, well, I need a little bit more. No, you're not going to change it for nothing. You're going to stick to the rules that you create for yourself until you decide to grow a little bit more. You need to stick to your rules, practice it, apply it, and then see consistency over and over and over and over again. And then you're going to grow a little bit more. So y'all right, that's a $600 trade on 20 points. All right, now let's just say we trade up into the midway point of the SIBI. And that's roughly around 20, just under 25 points. So let's go ahead and round it off. What's 5 times 25 times 6? And we're going to just cap it off at 25. Because last week I had a 50-point run, okay? Last week I had a 50-point runner. And you know what I'm saying? You will grow into that. All right? You will grow into that. But if you start with the low-hanging objectives, 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, 15, 15, 25, and you're just aiming for points, you're going to consistently see profits in the market. 750. So, okay, 750. There y'all go. All right. So you can do that. Look, it's Sunday. Okay. It's not even it's not even a real trading day. So we're on an off day. Okay. The ES moves hundreds of points per day. You just need to understand how to get in sync with price. You need to understand how to avoid the manipulation, because price is highly manipulated. All right. Damn, I thought I set up my chart for the week, but clearly I didn't. Oh, there you go right there. So Sunday, we don't trade on Sundays, but Sundays you could have got in there and got some scalping going on. Okay. You can trade on Sundays, but I don't trade on Sundays. And Sundays, I'm sitting here showing you an example of how to find 20 points, 10 points. All right. And aim for that. Whatever your objective is, aim for that and stick to it. So if y'all want further insight, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm in here coaching y'all straight through this shit in my Patreon. That's a little sneak peek of what I do. So I said, if y'all want access to that type of level of training, mentorship, plus signals, y'all tap in with me. Sign up to the Patreon, because inside of my Patreon, that's where the true value is. Okay. Slowly growing. I think somebody just signed up. You see that notification? Somebody signed up. So I'm only taking about 50 people, and then I'm going to cap it off. All right. So if y'all want to get in, access it, let me know. Click the link in the description, pinned to the top of the chat. All right. So I think that's going to be it. I got to get ready so we can, like I said, okay, for y'all that are in the Discord, I'm going to ask y'all this right quick. I'm going to ask y'all this. Y'all can let me know in the chat. Is doing this more exciting than just buying and holding XRP? I mean, crypto, not just XRP, crypto. Is doing this, what I'm showing y'all, way more exciting than holding crypto? Crypto is long-term investing, okay? But doing this, is this exciting? I mean, I'm just saying, how many open spots left? I just counted up. Let me see. I'm sure somebody just added 23, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got about 27, probably about 28, maybe 29 people just joined. I'm trying to cap it off at 50. So if you want to get in there, you got a spot now. Shit, it's still time. All right. I don't want to, like I said, I'm actually in there mentoring people, and I'm in there building relationships. So we actually can communicate with each other. We can talk to each other, all that. So I got the voice chat open. People DM me directly. I'm always in there available, as long as it ain't no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like, there's no drama in there at all. So we don't have no drama in there. Everybody is helping each other. And it's slowly growing. And tomorrow we're going to live stream it tomorrow morning. And once I grow to a certain amount, we're going to make it exclusive for the Patreon members. All right. Patreon members only. As y'all can see, Frozen, you said absolutely. TZ, absolutely. That's social proof. And I appreciate y'all. That's social proof that getting in here trading, and I tell y'all to start in a demo account as well. So I'm not in there telling y'all, yeah, put your money in. No, I encourage y'all. I want y'all. If you following me, you're going to start off in a demo account, and you're going to start by getting your feet wet and practicing. And then as you get a little bit more comfortable, I don't tell nobody to risk money. As you get comfortable and you're trying to see and you're reflecting what I'm doing, some people are already engaging with real capital. I already got people that have made $600, $300, $200, $100, real results. Okay, so hey, y'all tap in. Still got some time. Still got some spots. All right, y'all tap in with me. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna see y'all in the Discord. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow morning. Shout out to everybody in all the Discords. Shout out to all the supporters. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. All right. If you want to get in the Discord, sign up to the Discord and the Patreon. And that's going to be it for tonight, man. Hopefully this was insightful. Hopefully I gave y'all some value. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out. Y'all stay safe.